Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. For all things are for your sakes, that the abundant grace might through the thanksgiving of many rebound to the glory of God. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Father, in the name of Jesus.
Hey, Sedgy.
Hey, Armor. I'm making it come through on my television, so I know we got at least one viewer.
Yeah, Hebrew. What's up, brother Hebrew?
Hey, what's up, Armor? Saggy. Wait,
Hey,
I didn't say that right. Hold on, let me reverse it. Hey,
All right.
what's up, Saggy? There we go.
hey.
I tried.
That's better.
Yeah.
You know, when everybody says it like that, it be no longer it like has an effect. It's just like someone saying hi to me.
Oh, it loses its meaning.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this becomes common nature, the way people greet me.
Well,
You
maybe
mean people
we'll
can there just walk up and say, "Hey, Sedgy"?
Yeah. If they don't, then I know they're a weirdo and I run.
That's good. That's good. Stranger danger.
That's right.
So, how are you gentlemen doing? Thanks for joining us, Hebrew, for this big Thanksgiving special.
Well, thanks for having me, guys, and it's good to have the band back together, so to speak. You know.
Yeah, it's almost like a reunion tour.
Yeah.
Man, we could have sold some shirts. Sedgy, you're in charge of marketing. What are you doing?
You know, in hindsight, I wish I would have thought about the marketing details because we are going to be talking about some food, and that's all we really need is like a picture of a like some turkey and Hebrew's name on it, and we got a T-shirt. You know,
Yep.
it goes hand in hand for some reason. You know, he has a mystery going on. Don't you have a mystery going on?
Mister
You got a mystery?
me.
Yeah. I think if he doesn't already, he needs to make a mystery on like a clue who done it type deal. But like with the Thanksgiving dinner, who took out the cranberry sauce?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like George did it in the den with a turkey leg.
Yes. It was the masked YouTuber in the library with the candlestick, you know.
With the cranberry sauce. You got to keep it turkey and food related.
Yeah, and turkey and food related.
Could
Most
you even
definitely.
imagine the masked YouTuber trying to eat turkey dinner? He'd just have gravy all over his mask. It'd be disgusting.
It would be, yes, it would not be pleasant to see.
Oh,
Holy smokes, it is a reunion. Stone Bender in the audience. I haven't seen Stone Bender in a coon's age. I hope you've been well,
wow.
brother.
I guess it would help if I had my comments turned on. There we go.
Yeah, click the comment button.
Yeah.
It's like when it's Thanksgiving and somebody comes through the door that hasn't came through in a long time, walks in,
Yeah, it's like your third cousin
Yeah.
showed up for some pie.
Why didn't we think about having avatars with our pilgrim and Indian hats on? I never.
Yeah, I don't know if I got. Let me see. I might have a Thanksgiving avatar. I'm not sure.
I figured you guys had
Fizzy hooked me
already
up with one. Fizzy
had
hooked me
like
up with
busy
one for about
making some.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't have a Fizzy Thanksgiving avatar, but I do have this one that I have used in the past.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
We can talk turkey.
Well, I already, you guys already call me a turkey, so
I didn't do that. Sadji did.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. Stone Bender, Bear Lamb is here as well.
Well, he was here, but he had to go because he has work to do. But he's gonna check back. Yeah, it's great to see Stonebender. That's awesome.
So, if Sadji's not going to ask it, I will ask the question. What do you got lined up for us tonight, Armor?
Well,
all right.
we got some articles. We're going to talk about people share 30 weird Thanksgiving recipes or things that they have that aren't quite normal. And then we have the top 10 Thanksgiving foods ranked.
Which, I like to call that special feature, would Hebrew 77 from Eternia eat that?
Yeah, that's true. We could go with that.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see the answers on some because I glanced through it and there is definitely some weird things.
I mean, when we stop and we look at it, the first thing going through my head is going to be, would Hebrew 77 from Eternia eat that?
Give it to Hebrew.
Yeah.
He won't eat it. He hates everything.
Right.
He likes it. Hey, Hebrew. Oh, hey, we got another special guest that just popped in the back. Let's bring her in here.
Hi, guys.
Thanksgiving, Sandy.
Hello.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
You.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Hey, we got Captain Caveman in the chat. Welcome to the Captain Caveman.
We
Yeah,
got
you
a
can do that.
celebrity in the house, guys. When does your perfume come out?
My perfume.
I assume you got a fragrance coming out soon.
No, but I actually am working on merch because someone asked for it.
There you go. When we get a tentative date, guys, we'll give you a date.
Merch.
Yeah, I'm going to do my Britney Spears ME.
There you go. That's what's up. I have a Thanksgiving ME, and I want to break it here with you right now.
Go for it.
Tito's, the brand.
Right?
It never existed in my reality.
Tino's never existed?
Tito's. Tito.
Tito's?
Yeah.
I don't know it either.
It's a brand, super expensive, highly sought after brand of vodka.
Never. Nope. Well, I also don't drink, so I can't
I'm
be
telling you,
100% on that.
My grandparents did. And I went to the liquor store every week and never saw it, but now it's like existed in this very popular brand. But it never was in my reality.
Well, I'm with you on that 100%, but I don't drink, but I've heard of, alcohol brands, and I've never heard of that one.
I thought that was tequila.
No, Tito's, Tito.
Oh, okay.
Armor?
I was never a big vodka drinker, but I definitely never heard of Tito's, especially if it for like a main brand of vodka. I mean, I would know some of the main brands, but yeah, Tito's was definitely never.
Isn't that like a chip?
I thought it was like a pizza roll. That's Totino's.
You guys are thinking Tostinos became Toti. I can't talk.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
But no, there's also the tortilla chips that you're talking about. And that's Tostitos.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Tostitos.
talking about a brand of vodka. But I'm done. I said my piece. You gonna hang out with us for a minute, or you just stopping in?
No, I can hang out for probably about a half hour to 45 minutes.
Ooh.
All right. Well, Armor, where we at? What's up next?
Well, we got songs, we got articles. I mean, where to begin? That's the question. Well, let's kick it off with a song. How's that sound?
All right, let's do it.
Great.
All right. One thing you definitely don't want to do on Thanksgiving. Don't ever, ever forget
No
the turkey.
pumpkins at Christmas.
Hey, 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 hey. Whoa, yeah.
Honey, there's a huge mess on the lawn. Can you get to that?
Don't you forget the turkey. Thanksgiving's here, and you ignore it, baby. My favorite day, oh, without a doubt. But Christmas is everywhere, inside and out, baby. I just want to watch NFL, but you want me helping you putting Noel onto the mantle. You don't want to wait. I want a nap because I just ate, baby. Don't you forget the turkey. Don't you forget the turkey.
I can use a little help here.
The game is so exciting, but you call my name saying come outside, 'cause reindeer installing now.
Oh, hey, Ben, how you doing, man?
The neighbor is inviting me to drink their beer and help them cheer, and they're celebrating. I'm decorating now.
Happy Thanksgiving.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we decorate as soon as the meal's done.
Bro, it's Thanksgiving. You're supposed to be relaxing.
Honey, do we need all three of these?
Ah, man, I still got my Halloween decorations up. You're crazy. Dude, have you been watching the
I
game?
can kind of see the game through the window.
Such a good game. I don't understand you at all. But hey, you do you. I'm gonna go take my pants off. We'll see ya.
You don't try to pretend that Thanksgiving's anything but Christmas season. You put a Christmas ball right next to the buns. That's supposed to be a cornucopia, baby. Don't you forget the turkey. Why is it that you always forget the turkey? You want to watch Hallmark. I want to watch the game. Hallmark has a marathon, but I want to watch the game. But all you want to do is fight. La, 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 la,
We kind of came up with this idea last minute, but we need a full-blown cooked turkey, so I'm gonna microwave it. Done a video on this before, way back. 10 minutes per pound, get a small turkey. This is 10 pounds. You poke some holes in the bag. I mean, it should be better sealed than that, but you know, soften butter. I didn't even have time to soften the butter. The temperature on your microwave needs to be set at 50% power, and then it's 10 minutes per pound. Here we go. Okay, so two things I did wrong here. Here the turkey is cooked. I did not turn on my microphone. So we're in voiceover mode. And also, remember how I said foreshadowing that wasn't sealed correctly? That is why. That is hot, steamy butter. So hot. Just everywhere. And I am obviously not good in a crisis because I'm trying to catch the butter with my hands. If you come to my house, just be prepared for some just extra Yeah.
There is only 3 things that you should be doing a day, and that is eating turkey, watching football, and unbuttoning your pants in front of your relatives.
Check out our merch, check out our book, check out our blog. It's at theholdernessfamily.com.
And there you have our first song.
Well, I
And
gotta
all
tell
the songs featured are in the description, all the links in the description below the video. So,
Well, I got to tell you that was great, but it reminded me of 2 things.
What was that?
2 things. First thing is, I always start decorating the day after Thanksgiving. That's number 1. Number 2 is it reminded me of another video that I watched during Halloween, and you got to check out this video when you guys get a chance. It's Michael Myers running around. This guy setting up Christmas decorations right after Halloween, and it shows Michael Myers going around and basically murdering the Christmas decorations because it's too early.
Okay.
you have to share that on your show.
Yeah.
You're doing a show Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Hebrew,
Yeah. So,
let me ask you a question since you brought up Michael Myers.
Mm-hmm.
The stripes on his mask. What color do you remember?
Stripes.
Yeah, the markings that are on his mask. You know, like they
Yeah.
change.
I don't remember any markings. I just remember it being white.
Wait, you're saying Michael Myers. Never mind. I'm thinking Jason.
Oh,
My brain's not working. So I'm going to ask you anyway, Jason.
okay.
What marks
Jason.
do you remember?
It was just like a regular hockey mask with red markings on it. I don't know.
Anything else?
Yeah, just little holes like the hockey mask have.
Saggy, armor. Do you guys remember anything differently?
no, not really. I don't even remember the red marks. I just remembered like the hockey mask thing.
Yeah, I'd have to look at it. It's been so long, I can't give an honest answer.
Do you remember turquoise blue at all?
No, but it's been years.
It was only red for me, and now in one movie, it's turquoise blue.
Huh.
In the fourth, it's not like it was like in the 13th one. It was in the fourth, which I saw years ago, and now it's blue, and that's why I was curious. That's all. Since you're bringing up Halloween.
No, I remember that being red.
Same. All right, you guys can go on. I love the Holderness family. That was good.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They do a lot of parodies. We'll
Yeah,
be
I love
seeing
the
more
one-
of them on the channel. So.
Yeah, I love the one where they test their daughter on the 90s stuff. It's great.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, bring the 30 weirdest list, Armor.
All right. Yeah, let me
Bring that up after, if you want to play one more video, go ahead. But I want to do it while we got Sandy here because I want to get her opinion on it.
Yeah, we can do it. No biggie. Let me 30 weird Thanksgiving recipes. Here we go. You gonna read it?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So it says here, I cannot wait to hear about the recipes you're also excited to make for Thanksgiving, but I'm also here to hear about the weird, inexplicable retro family recipes that end up on your Thanksgiving table per tradition or nostalgia or whatever. All right. So this is that weird list of things that make it into people's weird things that make it into Thanksgiving. Yeah. This wild creation is called seafoam salad. I thought it was a normal thing every family made and served up for Thanksgiving next to turkey and the stuffing until I was 18. So would you guys have some seafoam salad?
Is it like ambrosia molded?
Yeah, I believe so.
I've never heard I've never seen that at Thanksgiving now.
Yeah, there's
There's
your
the
recipe.
recipe.
Let's see.
Yep, package of large lime jello, a can of
Pears.
pears,
And I
large
said
cream
peas.
cheese.
No, absolutely not. That's new for me.
I think I'd try it, but I don't think I'd be excited about it.
When I think of ambrosia, I think of Jello marshmallow fruit cocktail, not specifically pears in lime Jello in a mold.
But the big question is, would Hebrew eat it?
Yeah, Hero, would you eat it?
He's not even
Would
unmuted.
I eat that? Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's keep it moving.
Want that one, the nacho?
All right, yeah, let's see. The nacho cheese dispenser. Yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. I would use it if I had it. Wouldn't you, Armor? Wouldn't you, Sandy?
I mean,
Yeah,
if
I'd
it was
probably
there,
definitely use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, nacho cheese is good on lots of stuff.
Yeah. That's not really that weird. All right, fried chicken livers. Now, this is a thing where I'm from, where you actually go out and you get fried chicken livers. And I've done it before with my moms and them. Have you guys ever went and just got fried chicken livers?
My dad loved fried chicken livers. I'm not a liver person. I can't do it.
All right. Sandy?
absolutely not. Not happening.
No. Hero, I don't think you're the fried chicken liver getting kind of guy.
I mean, I have eaten chicken livers like off the grill, but I've never eaten fried chicken livers. I don't think I would do this one.
Yeah. It's an acquired taste.
How about the chat? Is anyone watching chat? I can't see it when I'm sharing, of course. So.
I am watching.
You
Nothing
want to
about
see
the
foam
chicken
salad
liver.
or chicken livers?
Nothing. Nope.
All right. Let's see what we got next. Oh,
An
there you go.
acquired
There's-
taste. An acquired taste is a nice way of somebody saying it tastes really lousy. Just don't want to admit it. For instance, this right here. Boyfriend made this for family Thanksgiving last year. Bologna cake with ranch cream cheese icing. It was pretty good. Bologna cake. What do you guys think?
I'd rather eat the chicken liver.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I would rather eat this than the chicken livers, but I don't know if I'd have a heaping slice of either one. I'd at least give this a try, probably, just out of sheer wonder.
Stonebender says, I got chicken livers for my cat once. That's about it.
Man, I'll tell you. The problem is they decorate it all cake-like, and then you're going to take a slice into this thinking that your brain sets you up for something sweet, and then you're going to put it in your mouth and it's going to be instantly gross.
Yeah, cheese and meat.
Yeah.
Far from sweet.
So wait, what's the yellow stuff?
Probably
it's
like
that cheese in a can. Cheese, the cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gee whiz, it's cheese whiz.
You've got to definitely give them E for effort and I for ingenuity. I mean, that is, it does look like a cake. quite
And
well
it
done,
is-
I will say.
It is adorable. It's so tiny if you look at the size of it compared to the crackers. So
Yeah, it isn't huge. I mean, what's the slice of a bologna probably around?
yeah.
I would imagine. So
Yeah, how does he keep this shape so perfect? He's using this weird utensil to cut it.
yeah, I don't know. That's definitely wild. All right, what do we got next? Corn spoon bread. Here you go. Here's the cherry one. It's interesting.
Cherry jello with cherries inside. Yeah, people do lots of stuff with the jellos.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
was
Yeah,
gonna
but you got
mention
to you got to finish reading. You didn't
Oh.
get to the secret.
All right, the pit to the chair. The twist was the pit. The cherries replaced with walnuts. First time I've been into one, I thought I shattered my molars. No one warned me. They thought it was normal a thing. So you replaced the pit with walnuts.
Yeah, she actually pits the cherries, puts walnuts in them, and then makes the jello.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it's a normal thing. I've never heard of anyone doing it, but I would eat it.
I would give it
Right.
a whirl. I like
Yeah.
cherries and walnuts, so yeah.
You know, back
try
in the 70s and 80s, they made some weird jello modes of things. Like they would put olives in them and just like some kind of meat or something like that and stuff. So, you know, with this being an actual fruit, I think I would try it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, nothing screams, ah. All right, here you go. Grandma.
Not a dish, but my grandma was big on serving time or serving lime sherbet and 7-Up and a fancy crystal. Did anybody else
I've
have
had
this?
this.
Yeah.
I've had this.
You've had the lime sherbet and 7-Up?
Well, usually it's rainbow sherbet, but this was at like every kid's party in the
Oh,
early
how
80s.
2022 of you. Rainbow sherbet, of course.
No, that was 1982.
Right.
Oh, gee. See, it's been going on a long time, people. I've warned you. Yeah, I digress. Carry on.
That's good. I remember the 7-Up, but not any of the sherbet.
It's
I'd give
really
it a whirl.
good.
I would give it a whirl.
Think creamy creamy 7-Up. It's just it's really good. It really is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid of that one.
Yep.
Hey, what else we got? Oh, yeah, no.
Pearl onions and cream sauce seems like an abomination that only exists on a Thanksgiving table.
Not
Yeah.
my table.
No, see that'll trick you. You'll think that those are like shells, and you'll
Yeah.
bite into it, and
Yeah.
no way.
And then somebody gets,
Absolutely not.
then that's how the whole mess starts. Your whole Thanksgiving mess right there.
Yeah.
You see, I was thinking at first that I would probably try it, but I got to go with Sandy and say that would trick your brain into taking its shells, and then you take a bite
Yeah.
of the pearl onion.
It looks like a delicious pasta dish.
Yeah.
I mean, if that was shells and a nice cream sauce, oh yeah, but bite into it and it's an onion. Nah. Nope, that's a fight. Whoever brought that ain't coming back next year. That's all I'm saying.
Uninvited.
You just got disowned.
Ew.
All right. Even when I started dating my husband, his mom made frog-eyed salad. I was sure this was made up, but I found it all over Google. It's pearl pasta, Cool Whip, egg white, pineapple juice, mandarin oranges, coconut flakes, and marshmallows. So weird.
Okay, I need to say something here. Okay?
All right.
The easiest way to fix this is just use tapioca pudding and take the pasta out, and you got something that tastes good. I don't know why there's pasta in it.
Ooh, I don't like tapioca pudding. Neither one
Okay.
would be good.
Okay.
And Sadgie, you're
Then-
getting a weird echo for some reason, my brother.
You want me to leave and come back in?
I don't know if it'll help or not. It might.
All right, I'll try.
It's weird.
Yeah, it sounds like you're
Is
at
it me or him?
baseball.
Wait. Before you leave, Sadgie, let me mute.
Oh,
Or he just left.
or not.
Yeah. But I said tapioca because it kind of looks like tapioca, but you could use vanilla. The whole point is they literally just described ambrosia with pasta. So you could just take the pasta out and it would taste fine.
Yeah, I'm not a cold pasta person either.
Especially not with Cool Whip and sweet
I don't
stuff.
like any type of cold pasta, like macaroni salad, none of that kind of stuff. I like my pasta cooked.
The coconut's a turn off for me.
Yeah, I'm not a
Those
big
are
coconut
supposed to
guy.
be frog's eyes.
Oh, you're still doing it, bud.
Well, wait, don't leave. Don't leave. Let me mute and see if it fixes it.
Hey, am I echoing?
Yeah,
Echoing?
there you go. That's better.
Yeah, but is
Alright.
it because of me? Is he echoing now?
No.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Maybe, but not as much.
Well, Sandy can just mute when you're reading. That'll be the main thing.
Or I can
Right.
try switching to my phone because I'm on my iPad. I thought it'd be
Yeah.
easier. It's probably easier actually on my phone. So I'll leave and come back.
All right.
All right.
Oh,
Be right back.
all right. I'll have to hop back over. I'll scroll you down to the next one you can read, and then I'll hop over to let her back in.
So I would try this. Would you guys try it?
What, the pasta thingy, the frog
With
eyes?
Joe, the frog eyes.
No, not me, because I don't like coconut or cold pasta. So
All right, magic tomato soup cake. My grandmother had zero cooking skills used to make this mess every holiday. While I miss her presence at the table, I'm definitely happy we don't have to pretend to enjoy this abomination anymore. So basically, you take a can of tomato soup and make it into cake.
yeah, nah. Again, your brain's thinking sweet cake, and then you get tomato soup.
Yeah.
No.
I can think of 1,001 things I can do with a can of tomato soup, and make this soup cake is not one of them.
Hard pass
Yeah,
for me.
Yep. Solid pass across the board, it seems, on this one.
Yeah.
Grandma definitely didn't have good cooking skills, unfortunately. Sorry, Grandma. All right, let's see what else we got. Sandy isn't back yet, so let me go back over here. There you go.
Tradition canned asparagus, cream cheese, and ham slices. You spread the cream cheese on a ham slice and then asparagus spear in the middle. Roll it, then eat it. Sounds horrifying, but kind of delish. So,
I am
ham
not an
with
asparagus guy. Nope, I'm not an asparagus guy, so I would pass.
Yeah, I don't know that I would want to try this or not. It sounds kind of gross.
I mean, the ham and the cream cheese don't sound bad, but I just don't like asparagus. So, Heber, Sandy, would you eat ham and cream cheese rolled around a hunk of asparagus?
Why do people have to mix weird things together? Can you hear me?
Well, now you're like real quiet.
I'm real quiet. We adjust the volume. This is why I tried coming out on the iPad. I can adjust the volume, but it was making crackles. Let's give it a shot. How's that?
You're not too bad. You're not too bad now.
Okay. How does Sadgie sound?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
good now, it seems like.
So what I said was, I don't understand why people have to mix weird stuff together because that's just a weird combination. I actually like asparagus, but I don't think I'd like asparagus with ham slices and cream cheese rolled into one. It's weird.
I've done asparagus and ham before, but not like mixed all in together, I guess.
Right.
Not like a ham roll.
Yeah.
Ham
Yeah,
asparagus.
I'm picking up a do not like them Sam I am roll here for some reason.
Yep,
Yeah.
I think this one seems to be a solid no also. All right, what else we got? Oh my goodness, what's this creation?
Shrimp as pick, lemon, jello, tomato juice, onion, celery, black olives, some spices, and of course shrimp. Half of the family loves it, half hates it.
Hmm.
It looks like maggots in a blood bowl. I wouldn't even.
Yeah.
No,
you can't even put that on my table.
I would say just take the jello out of it. Probably. I would try it.
I don't know. I mean, I love shrimp, but
Mhm.
that's just not appetizing to look at, in my opinion.
Celery is one of the worst foods on the planet for me. And when people say that you can't taste it, I'm like, what is wrong with you? The taste is horrible. Like, I can't even be in the car. Like, I'll take my friend shopping and she'll buy celery and I have to drive with all the windows open because I'm gagging the whole ride home. Like, that's how strong it is for me.
See, I don't mind celery, but no, I'm not. I don't like black olives. And I don't know why you want jello and shrimp. And again,
yeah, no
like
jello either.
These combos are just too much.
So wait, I have a question. What is shrimp aspic?
I guess that's what this is called, shrimp aspic.
Oh, that's the name of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Nope. I'll eat shrimp. Just leave everything else out of it.
All right, let's keep moving.
All right. What else we got? Here we go.
All right, cottage cheese jello salad. Container of cottage cheese, any flavor of jello powder, pineapple, and cherries optional.
This is a dish. This is a dish I've seen at family Thanksgivings around my family.
many growing up.
I do not do it. I do not like it at all. I'm not a cottage cheese person. I don't care what flavor of jello you put.
How does somebody justify in their mind that this is what's up?
You know what this is? This is
What?
people thinking this is what ambrosia is and just being wrong. It looks like ambrosia. It's not ambrosia because there's cottage cheese in it. It should be cool whip. Oh no, absolutely not.
That is a hard pass for me.
You wouldn't Britannia wouldn't have a styrofoam bowl full of this and a plastic spoon to go with it.
No, this thing just looks like. Well, I'm not going to say what it looks like on Armor's channel, but let's just say hard pass. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah.
I can smell what you're cooking, and I don't like the smell. Let's roll right on.
I think they went with the pineapple on this one. Wait, go back up to 14. It said it was the evil books.
Oh yeah, here you go.
The only thing I got when my Norwegian grandmother died was her allergies and her satanic cookbook, and that everything is from hell in it. I can't read that small print to tell what the joke is, but
well, it's The Joy of Cooking, which is a very famous cookbook from way back in the day by Irma S. Rombauer. One of the recipes is orange and Bermuda onion salad. calling for lettuce leaves, skinned orange sections, thin slices of Bermuda onion, served a salad. So that's a salad. Yeah, you can't really read much about it. But it's just a very old cookbook from back in the day, The Joy of Cooking.
Gotcha. All right.
Hey, I think Fizzy's backstage.
Oh, let me look. I can't see backstage. Hey. Hi, Fizzy.
I'm
Pop,
so
happy
sorry.
Thanksgiving.
I thought you said Thanksgiving at 9,
Oh,
like
no.
tomorrow. So I didn't
I
get
gotta
the
work.
link in time.
I gotta work Friday morning. I don't gotta work
Oh my
tomorrow.
gosh. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
we're
late.
glad you're here, nonetheless.
Hi, Fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You didn't miss it.
Hello. Let me try to find the stream so I can see the chat. Stonebender, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Blast from the past.
Back from the dead.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And so that's saying it's good to see Stone.
Oh my gosh, today was so busy. We did fudge in the morning and then pies and then homemade dinner rolls, and then I had to run to the store for some emergency things, and I've just been like, I was ready to go to bed and I was just check my messages. I'm like, oh my gosh, we have a show. I'm sorry. I'm here.
All right, quit bringing up the fudge because you aren't that far away, and I will drive for fudge. I'm just saying.
Well, I was hoping to send out some Christmas packages this year. I know I've been saying that for like 3 years. But
I never get my cookies. I don't want to hear about my cookies.
I've never had your cookies, but I did get an eyeshadow palette, which was
Yep.
supremely nice, and tons of face masks. So thank you, Fizzy. Again.
I mean,
Yeah.
since you brought it up, and Dan lives in Texas. He's got cookies, be it evil cookies, but he got cookies nonetheless. I'm basically your neighbor.
I know. I really am gonna try really hard to get them out in the middle of December so that you can enjoy them.
Seriously, Fizz,
I'll enjoy them whatever time
both
of year.
drove halfway.
Yeah, you could
we'd
both be
meet
here.
at Armour's house. If you drove halfway and I drove halfway, the halfway point would be Armour's house.
Well, actually, you're about the middle, Sandy.
Yeah.
Because
I'm the middle
you're
in
below
Philly?
New York and I'm below you.
Oh, well, that's...
So really,
What did
Philly,
it say? What did it say, Sandy? About 5 hours to drive to your house?
to my house?
To Sandy's house. I looked it up. I think it was 5 hours and something.
Yeah, and see,
Wasn't that much.
I'm about 4 hours from her. So yeah, she'd be more the middle.
Oh, then you guys are welcome. Just come on over.
And bring the food.
Yes.
Bring the cookies.
Bring the cookies.
I'll meet you at Sandy's for fudge.
No, I will definitely send it because I just found the easiest fudge recipe and it's absolutely delicious. It takes almost no effort. And I'm not going to share it because it's a secret. Because if you go on making it yourself, it won't be the same when I send it to you, you know?
That's right. Fudge is always better when it's just free. I was telling you about the porch fudge my friend puts out every year.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
The secret ingredient is Nutella. You gotta
thought
add
it was
some
love.
in. Oh yeah, that too.
Oh.
Let me find the string so I can type.
Well, we're looking at weird recipes that people traditionally make at their Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and deciding if we would eat them.
I got a weird one for you.
Cool, what you got?
In the
let's hear it.
South, in the South, they eat something called corn pudding, which looks absolutely like it looks like a Johnny cake that you never baked. It's just like a bowl of mush. And
I think we passed by that one on the list. If you scroll all the way up, there's a corn one. I think we
Yeah,
passed
corn
by that.
spoon. Yeah, corn spoon thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, gross. All right,
Well,
continue.
you haven't seen half of these.
Oh yeah, you've missed some good ones. All right, Sad,
Did
you
they have?
carry on. We're at
Okay, sorry.
Southern Grandma.
A very Southern grandma never really stood for dishes that were jello based or had excessive amounts of mayo. But one time she made toasted greens because she saw it on Martha Stewart. It was basically burnt kale chips, but I give her credit for being an early kale adopter. I never was much in the kale. I don't think that sounds good at all.
I'm passing on the kale.
Same. I've had it. I don't like it.
Kale in Jello? Is that what I just heard?
Yeah,
No.
it's jello based kale chips.
No.
Some of the stuff in there, I'm telling you, it's.
This is
Wonder how
just
they thought
toasted
it up.
kale.
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, I am
We
not
don't know. We
SpongeBob
don't know
or
if
Patrick.
Hebrew would eat it.
Yeah,
I'm
Hero, you gonna have some kale?
I'm not SpongeBob or Patrick. I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
All
I
right.
Pass on the kale. Yep.
Back under the sea with that grandma. Sorry, grandma. Next.
Well, nice retro picture. Green Jello. Okay, I've seen it mentioned in this thread. Green Jello salad, or my aunt called it ambrosia salad. Here she is in action. Sometime in the 80s in our family cookbook, it says crushed pineapple, untrained, should be undrained. Trained pineapple is a whole different deal. Yeah, unstrained is what I would say.
All right, so we got a large packet of lime jello, half a cup of boiling water, 8-ounce can of crushed pineapples untrained, 1 pint of cottage cheese, see, just for under,
Oh
and
no.
cup of chopped nuts. So there you go. Would you eat that? That's a no from me.
Cottage cheese in Jello?
Mm-hmm.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it ain't the first time we've heard of this abomination in this list either. Cottage cheese. And
I've heard of ambrosia, but I never knew it was that. I thought it was like with marshmallows.
Yeah, well, it isn't with cottage cheese. That's what makes it bad.
Yeah.
This isn't real ambrosia.
Yeah, okay.
The thing is,
I need to give you guys a heads up. I might get kicked out. I forgot. I usually when I'm streaming, I turn airplane mode on. And a friend who I haven't heard from in a while just texted. She may try calling. So if that happens, I'll just be right back.
All right, I'll listen for the ding.
All right, I'm going to text the Dan. I told him that we were going live tomorrow because I misread it and it said I thought it said Thanksgiving at 9. So I'll see what Dan's up to.
the thing is, I knew half of these were going to involve Jello. I just knew it because, you know, in the 70s and 80s, they made all kinds of weird stuff with Jello. I mentioned that earlier, but
that's true.
Oh yeah,
I lived through that time. That is true.
Yeah.
Why doesn't that happen anymore? You just get whatever the store makes, right?
Yeah, pretty much. That would be my guess. They just go buy whatever, and not much is really homemade anymore.
No.
All right, so I guess that one's a hard pass from all of us also. The cottage cheese Jello just don't work.
Neither is the excessive amount of hair products.
You know,
well, maybe the next one.
My mom used to make a salad that was it was strawberry Jello and cream cheese and fruit, and it sounds disgusting, but it was actually really good.
Actually, that don't sound bad.
We used to call it goop salad. I don't know. Some people call it gunk salad. I don't know if that's a regional thing or not.
I mean, we've had the Jello with the canned fruits in it before, and it was always good.
And then
Never
you put
with
in
the
some cream and yeah.
we never had the cream cheese, but
No cream
yeah,
cheese.
I would try that at least. All right, Sadie. What do we
How
got next?
about repeatedly being exposed to toonies, canned tuna mixed with margarine and a shelf-stable jarred cheese, then baked on an English muffin. One year they were burned A burned English muffin is its own kind of violence, but a burned toonie forever seared in my sinuses.
No, not
No.
a toonie.
Who has tuna fish for Thanksgiving?
I don't
On an
know.
English muffin?
Yeah.
Mixed with margarine and cheese.
Shelf-stable jar cheese. Not
Yeah.
just
Like-
cheese.
Cheese
So
gotta
it's like
be-
a tuna melt. A tuna melt on an English muffin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that
Ugh.
only
That'd be-
burnt and yeah, okay.
Would Hebrew eat it?
Yep.
Would would you eat it?
Absolutely not. No. First of all, I do not do tuna. That's just
Nah,
disgusting
me
to me.
neither.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. Even on a fancy English muffin, doesn't stand a chance.
No, not
Don't forget,
even.
it is
on a-
drenched in shelf-stable jar cheese. I mean, that just 5 stars it right there, doesn't it?
What kind of cheese is that? Like in the can?
Yeah, I don't even
No,
know.
jar.
Like Cheese Whiz?
Jar.
Like Cheese Whiz or something?
Cheese whiz.
Yeah,
shelf-stable
cheese in a
cheese.
jar.
Yeah,
It must be a European thing.
it's a cheese whiz.
Yeah, like spreadable cheese.
No, but Europeans wouldn't call it English muffin. They have
Yeah,
I
they
think they
just
have
call it-
another
Our muffin. Spread on
So
our
there's really
muffin.
no excuse for this.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
no. Once again,
Well-
it's a negative.
Saggy,
Yeah.
do you know the difference between a fish and a piano?
The tune.
You,
You
can
can
tune a
tune it.
piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Oh, he got it. Yep.
That was a great album, by the way. What? Nobody knows that album? Nobody knows that
Fish?
album? I'm the only old person that knows you can tune a piano.
only-
but you can't tune a fish.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I was
Okay,
gonna say I
moving
only
on.
know like 2 fish songs.
I just knew it as a dad joke. That's all. I mean, yeah, you
Oh.
I'm tired, all right.
Oh my goodness.
Does anybody here have Swedish grandparents?
Oh,
What?
my.
Swedish grandparents who would eat
No.
lutefisk covered in yellow mustard. It was fish cured in lye. My grandma scooped it over mashed potatoes, mostly a Christmas dish, and much worse than it sounds.
So liquid
Fish.
fat?
Are you supposed
Fish
to eat
cured in
rye?
lye, covered in yellow mustard. Whoa.
Yeah, that sounds pretty enticing. I can't wait to have some. I'm gonna make 2 for you, bro.
Mail that to Armor Up.
Yeah. You remember a heap and package
there you
of
go.
that. I mean, what the loot fisk is this? Kidding me?
Hard
Get
pass.
the fisk out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Nobody's eating this one either. And we're not getting any good tips for our next Halloween meal tomorrow. Or yeah, Thanksgiving meal tomorrow.
There we go. I was expecting one of those salad mold things.
Perfection salad. Hero, you would eat that, wouldn't you?
Perfection salad. I don't know. Don't tell us what it's made of.
It's
Again,
just gelatin with
Salad.
vegetables in it.
Vegetables? That's what I thought.
It's
I'm
like
out.
coleslaw.
Carrot.
My rabbits would probably love it.
yeah.
Or my pig.
I don't know if rabbits should eat gelatin.
I don't know.
Absolutely not.
Mm.
I mean, this is another one of those cases where it looks sweet. It looks like a cake type thing, and then your brain's telling you that, and then you bite into it, and you're just going to throw up. I mean, seriously.
Like somebody already did.
You're gonna If you have a mold, you can make another one. I'm just saying, that's what it looks like. Serve it up next year. Let it chill. I don't know. I'm out. All right. Maybe I should have said this is an anti-Thanksgiving show.
There we
But
go.
carry
That's
on.
what I thought. That's what I thought ambrosia was. Marshmallows with fruit.
Yes. I think that's, I mean, I can't eat a lot of it. It's way too sweet, but I would eat that. It is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
I'm
I
gonna
tried
eat
it.
that
check
one too.
on that.
I was never into it. I've tried it. I don't know. I love marshmallow. I love fruit. I just don't know why. I don't know.
We used to call it marshmallow salad. I never knew what it was actually
Yeah,
called.
that's what we called it too.
Mine
We
looks
weren't
like
fancy. We in the sticks. We just called it marshmallow salad.
I think I would try that.
Did you know that if you make your sim eat ambrosia, they'll come back from the dead?
Huh.
Mm.
Because of the gelatin.
The marshmallows, maybe. I don't know.
Gelatin.
I always wondered what it was.
That's the secret to everlasting life.
Yeah.
Well, it's
You
supposed
know
to be
the
like the
gelatin.
food of the gods, right? In Greek mythology.
Oh,
or
that's
something.
probably what they meant. Probably not
Yeah.
this. Strike two for fish.
Oh, fizzy.
Oh, two different ambrosia. Oh my goodness. All right, moving on. This one's a hit though. This one we'd all try, it seems.
Yep.
Or have tried and like. So we got a winner finally. What number is that? Number 20. All right. 21.
Hmm?
Saji.
Oh, cool.
This has nothing on party cheese salad, lemon jello, crushed pineapple, walnuts, cream cheese, Cool Whip, green bell peppers, pimentos, and then shredded American cheese. Looks like some sort of ungodly frittata.
Nope.
I would try it. Because I like cream cheese. And yeah, I would try it.
The
Good.
Cool Whip would throw it off, I think.
Yeah.
I think
Lemon
the lemon
jello,
jello. Yeah,
I think
walnuts,
jello.
and peppers.
Yeah, the bell
This is like
peppers
some.
what freaked me out.
It's like some weird pregnancy. What they
Craving.
call it? Yeah, craving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at them.
Honey,
They're
I
eating
want
it like
me
a
some
cake.
party cheese salad now.
Ugh.
Yes,
Yep.
dear.
It's equal man portions from the new ghetto cult that is forming in a neighborhood near you.
It's just too extreme. I mean, you got the bell pepper extreme, pimentos, the cheese. That's all good over there. And then you got the walnuts and pineapple and Cool Whip. That's all good. But then you put them together and, oh, I'm not going to go there. I can't do it.
No. This is something you would create in jail.
Yeah. Or in the army or something,
It's
you know,
just
you're out. You got
Yeah.
just limited supplies.
Something I would create after my my weed pill bender or something. You know, just saying.
Yeah, that or on an acid trip or something. I mean, I don't know. How else could you think of this stuff? This has got to be evilly inspired in some way, shape, or form. That's all I'm saying. All right, so that's a no on that one, other than Fizzy would try it because she likes.
No,
what's it,
I
cream
changed my
cheese.
mind. I changed my mind because of the lemon jello, and I really don't like lemons at all.
All right, so it's a flat out no across the board again. 22, maybe 22 will have some hope.
Nope, I see jello again.
Nope.
That
What do you
awful
think, Karen?
lime green jello salad with crushed pineapple, cottage cheese, and walnuts.
Yeah, it's making the cat cry. She hates it.
There it is
I'd
again with
imagine.
the cottage cheese.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
My dad loved that stuff too. It's like I could never understand it. There's nothing about it that looks, smells.
It's like it's not done yet. It's like it
Yeah,
wants
I
to
love
become
cottage
something,
cheese.
but it hasn't became it yet.
it's like it's like this weird amorphous mass of. Ugh.
I love cottage cheese. I think
I mean, I can eat a teaspoon of it. It's okay. It's not like I'll die or anything, but I can't understand how people can just do mass amounts.
you got to put some fruit in there. But I think a lot of Southern cooks will use cottage cheese instead of cream cheese. So that's what I think is responsible for that. But I would try. No, I would try that. I think so.
No, I can't do
Never.
it.
I mean,
I'm with you, Armor.
you throw the cottage cheese out of it, I would try it, but yeah, no, thank you.
No.
All right. Well, you
Saji, are you gonna have a chunk?
No, I'm gonna let it slide.
All
right
right.
past me.
Oh boy.
Ham mousse.
Ham mousse.
Why is it white? Ham is not supposed to be that color.
I don't even
That's
want
the
to know.
mousse, Fizz.
I thought it was a mousse made out of ham.
No,
or is
those
it ham with
chunks have
mousse
ham.
on it?
The
Oh,
chunks are
goodness.
ham. I think it's
Yeah, I guess
mayonnaise
you'd have to
mousse.
click on the thread to learn more about it if you guys want to, and we can.
I don't
No,
want to
I'm
know any
kidding.
more about it than I already know.
That's good enough.
I don't even want to know. It looks like it's looking at you. It's got a smiley face on top. What,
And it's got olives, sliced olives.
yeah, it's looking at you. It's got like a ring of eyes. I've read
Looks
about
like an
that.
octopus.
I think Captain Kirk faced one of these in the third year version of Star Trek.
Yeah, Stardate 2246. The Blob from Amoebus, I think was the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's see what 24 is.
I mean, when I hear mousse, I want chocolate mousse. Ham mousse? Again, it's the mind thing. My mind can't go there. Mousse should not be meat. And I'm a carnivore. I have nothing against meat, but I don't want my foamy, delicious mousse to taste like ham.
I mean, you eat your ham, then you eat your mousse.
Exactly. They're
Yeah.
not meant to be together. Only in your tummy, not on your
Okay,
plate.
I think is what they did. Ham Cool Whip.
Yeah, see, it's not
What?
good. All right. What was our consensus on that? How many? I think we had. Did we have any eaters for the ham?
That's a
No.
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 No. I mean, he just looks too cute to cut.
Cute?
Well, he's got a little
Cute
smiley
is not.
face. I mean, cute in the sense of like the Thing from the Fantastic Four type of cute.
Yeah, you know, like bulldog cute.
Yeah. Like, yeah. All right. What else we got?
All right, see what number 24 is. My dad always made this thing called pea timbale, which is like steamed pureed pea souffle, until we prevailed upon him to, and I cannot emphasize this enough, stop. Steamed puree pea souffle.
So like a really
Depends what
thick
else is
pea
in
soup.
there. I'm gonna say no to that.
Yeah, P's so weird and obscure anyway. The weird and obscure things with P is taking something that's already weird and obscure and over obscuring it.
See, I like peas, but I need to see what this thing looks like.
It'd be like a cake, like a pea cake.
No, absolutely not. I was thinking
No.
like a mashed potato type dish made of from peas. That's what I was thinking. Like baby food. Baby food. I'm thinking baby food.
Yeah, I think you'd be pretty close.
Yeah, basically pureed peas. Ugh,
I'm thinking The
I
Exorcist.
don't like peas anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. All right, 24 is a solid no. What do we got for 25?
Does that say CERN?
CERN?
Grape salad. What do you guys think about grape salad?
I'd eat it.
I mean,
Looks
it
like
don't
it's
look
got
too
Cool Whip
bad.
and nuts on it. It's,
Yeah, it looks
yeah.
like Cool Whips, walnuts or pecans, maybe. Grapes. Yeah, I'd give that a whirl.
I'd try it.
I try it, but I have to pick the nuts out.
Are you
I'm not a
allergic to
walnut.
nuts?
No, I just don't like walnuts. If it's pecans, I'll eat it. But not walnuts.
Yep, same here. Grape salad's cool. Can't be too cold. A little more cold than room temperature, but not like out of the refrigerator, right out of the refrigerator cold. Hurt my teeth if it's like that.
Well, speaking of grape salad, we have another special guest joining the show. Man, such love from everyone. Thank you all so much. Here is the one and only Beetle himself. Welcome, Dan.
The Beetle. Hey guys.
Oh,
what's up, man?
good. I was afraid
Gobble
you didn't
gobble,
see
baby.
my text.
No,
Hey.
yeah, I was just doing
Happy Thanksgiving.
I was just doing a flat Earth show with Life Matrix and Mark Sargent.
Really?
Yeah, I went flat, baby. I went
How's
flat.
the Beetle
yeah.
doing? Oh, wait. I didn't.
Oh
Sorry,
no.
thought my
no,
mic was
really?
off.
Oof. Really? No, I don't know. I don't know. I've been out of that loop, man.
Don't-
You know, once you go
Don't
flat,
let
Ouch.
me see my princess costume.
Ouch. Ouch. Oh god.
Once you do-
Now what did I walk into? Holy shit. Oh my god.
Grape
I can't
salad.
keep-
We're having grape salad.
Great. Yeah, that sucks. You know, cranberry delight is much better. You know, it's so simple. You just take one pomegranate and 2 cans of cranberry gelatinous mass, mix it together, and it turns into like a burst of greatness in your mouth. It's great. It's great. You guys should try that. So are we going over recipes or something? What are we doing?
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
the 30 weirdest recipes for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
We're almost
Oh.
through. You're just in time. We're deciding whether any of us would eat them. Most have been
I would
across the
eat
board
grapes.
no's. The grape
what's
salad
on the-
Well,
we
more
got-
specifically, if Hebrew 77 would eat it. In fact, actually,
You know
eat
what?
it.
Is that nuts on the grape salad though? I
Yeah.
looks like
Yeah.
pecans or
I'm
walnuts.
in. I'm in on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give that a whirl. Yep.
Yeah, I give that one a go for sure. Yeah, that's good.
All right, well, what do we got next? Number 26. Oh no.
Right.
No, no.
That looks.
Is that ketchup?
That does look like
Tomato
ketchup. It's
aspic.
frozen.
Especially when I was expecting some kind of sweet Jello salad. For me, it was tomato aspic.
So
Absolutely
that's
not.
tomato jello.
Yeah,
like it.
essentially.
That looks like that. Honestly, looks like. I'm sorry. I hate to be like vulgar, but that looks like an inflamed butthole. I'm like, no, I can't. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
That
you
looked
know.
like it just flared up. You know?
Yeah, it does. That looks. No, sorry. I'm
Would
out.
you eat it with a spoon or a fork?
Give me this. Well, I mean, I would choose. I think I would choose spoon, but
I'd
Fork's
say
kind of
get the
pokey.
fork out of here.
Ouch! You know, oh yeah, I probably need to get the fork out of here. So,
So, do we have any takers for the tomato aspect? Oh,
No.
definitely no from me.
No.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Yep. Well, we need to know Hebrew 77 is a hard pass. All right.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, I just got
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
All right, well,
Okay.
maybe 27. What do we got here?
Coca-Cola salad.
Coca-Cola salad. Oh, I bet it's got Jello in it too.
How is
One
Jello
pack-
and cream
Orange.
cheese a thing?
Yep,
That's
one
the
pack of
actual
orange Jell-O.
ingredient. Yeah. That's probably a Mandela effect, doesn't exist in our reality. And that's why nobody
Will
can
you
make
say
it.
it?
Yeah, there's no more Coca-Cola. So how you gonna make it?
I don't
Yep.
know.
Mm.
But we got one package of orange Jell-O, a small package of cream cheese, a large Coca-Cola 10 ounce. That's a large back then, and half a cup of nuts. Yep,
Mm.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
What
Pass.
colors or what flavors the Jello?
Orange.
Coca-Cola.
Orange.
No.
Oh, orange. Yeah.
I'll just take the Coca-Cola.
What flavor Jello do you think would be best, Busy?
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Strawberry Jello.
Strawberry Jell-O
and
is the
cream
best.
cheese, evaporated milk, fruit cocktail, and bananas. And there you go. You got a goop salad.
All right.
It's called a what salad?
Goop.
Oh.
Goop.
Oh, okay. I thought you called it something else.
Not like this lame Coca-Cola salad that people tried to make in the 80s.
Yeah. I think the Coca-Cola craze, just people were just like, yeah, we can make a salad out of it. Let's do it. You know, I don't think so. Yeah. Good try though.
Right. Some things
Hebrew?
just weren't meant to be.
Hebrew, would you eat that?
Not even if it had actual Coke in it.
Well, this was back when it did, I believe. since it was
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it's probably why people were eating it, bro. Actually, 'cause it had the real deal, you know.
They just couldn't stop themselves. They really wanted support.
I mean, if it were like old Dan, like 80s Dan, I probably would have been partaked and been like, yeah, for sure. Just kidding. Sorry. Okay. Oh, that looks
All right.
good.
Does it?
Number
All right,
28.
This monstrosity, canned pear topped with Miracle Whip, shredded cheddar, a Mauritian cherry on a bed of iceberg lettuce, and a highfalutin gourmet cuisine.
Wait, what did you call those cherries?
Yeah.
What did you call those? Marisha.
Mauritian.
Maraschino, you mean?
Maraschino.
I was like, what's a Marisha cherry? Okay.
Yeah, that what you said.
Marisha. Sorry.
So, first off, I don't get what is it with all these people mixing fruit with mayonnaise or cream cheese or cottage cheese?
And salad.
No.
And lettuce and cheese. No.
I have a feeling people are like trolling us with their food right now. I don't think these are real. Yeah.
Why would it be a pear, a cherry, a lettuce, and cheese? Shouldn't that be an egg?
I mean, the pear and the cherry and the lettuce, I mean, you could work that together. I mean, you could kind of make a salad out of that. But then you start adding in cream cheese and like, yikes. I don't see that happening, man.
No, it's Miracle Whip. It's even worse.
Oh, it's Miracle Whip.
Yeah, that's Miracle Whip.
Ugh. God, I hate Miracle Whip, man.
I know.
I'm not a fan of Miracle. I'm a Hellman's kind of guy.
I don't do any of it.
Oh, that's right. It's got all that estrogen in it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It puts the gay on you if you eat too much mayo. Yeah, you gotta watch it, boys. Don't
That's
eat
why
too
you
much
hug
mayo.
trees and go to Starbucks. I'm just saying.
It's the mayo doing it.
It's the mayo. You got to lay off that mayo, brother. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know, man. I've started doing that now.
You're going to start losing that timbre in your voice, and you'll be like, what happened? Grab another sandwich.
Why did I sound like Justin Bieber all of a sudden? Weird. All right. Mm.
All right, 29. Surely something. We got to have one more good one somewhere here.
I'm afraid not.
In our house, it's an unholy creation called cinnamon salad. Yes, cinnamon salad. And it only has 3 ingredients: Red Hots, red Jello, applesauce. My grandmother used to make this as a cranberry sauce alternative. What?
Red hot, red Jello, and applesauce. Oh my goodness!
You know, there comes a time when your grandparents they kind of lose some of their faculties.
Yes.
And I think grandma went a little crazy. And
We-
y'all were just like, this is tradition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we seen that though. It's all these grandmas. Most of these are grandmas that are doing this. So I agree. It's
I got to tell you though,
You're gonna
I ain't
try this
knocking This one, I ain't knocking this one. I would add some Fireball to it though.
Like the liquor?
Well, I'd have to do that just to get the,
Hmm.
be able to try it. Just saying.
Yeah,
But why wouldn't you just add a little bit of cinnamon to the applesauce and call it a day?
And where's the cinnamon? Oh, I guess the Red Hots give you the cinnamon.
Yeah, just
Right.
add cinnamon to applesauce and call it a day.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
understand. That's trying too hard.
I just can't do it. I'm on pass. So we got to take her though. Hebrew would eat it.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
He would.
Good job, Hero. Good job.
All right, last but not least, what do we got? Oh, Sandy's out. I know that. Stuffed celery.
Yep, stuffed celery with cream cheese and chopped green olives is actually a thing. I've had that.
I mean, you could
celery
almost
with
go with
cream
the
cheese.
celery and cream cheese. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, no
maybe.
olives.
But the
I don't
olives,
like
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm not saying I completely. I would try this because I feel like I could eat this and not vomit.
Right. If I was prepared for that, I would need to know it was coming. Like, don't just surprise me with it.
I could do celery and cream cheese, and then I like olives, so I think I can make this work with the palate. I really do. I think I convinced myself that maybe there's something worth eating in this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, as long as I'm prepared for that. But don't, have me think I'm getting vanilla ice cream and then it's green olive.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't do olives, so I'm out on this one. Celery and cream cheese, sure, I'll give it a whirl, but
No.
get the olives.
Really? Okay.
We know Sandy's out on this one. Hebrew, would you eat it?
Well, here's the thing: is at my house we actually eat the stuffed celery with the pimento spread. So
What'd you say?
That's kind of a
What kind of spread?
You know the thing.
Hey, how did you get that? Wait a minute now.
I
That's
stole it.
trademark.
I stole that. That's the only time I've ever used it then. And you said it. That's the only reason. But I had that in my back pocket waiting for this day.
Oh man, yeah. But no, I would definitely eat this.
All right, you would.
Yep.
All right, so the other thing we have is the top 10 actual foods, Thanksgiving foods, ranked. And we're going to see if we agree with the ranking.
Stuffing number 1. Did you guys see
Stuffing number 1. I agree with you.
Did you
Stuffing
watch
should be
the
number 1.
annual pardoning of the turkey?
No, but
the pardon. Where they pardon. They pardon the turkey.
I heard it was super awkward, and Biden went to these Mexican kids and said, "Oh, you've been standing here so long, you're probably bored. Go steal a pumpkin or something." Like, it was super
Why he picked one of the children up, sniffed it, and threw it back on the
Well, I
ground.
got a picture of him sniffing the turkey.
Threw it back on the ground.
There he is.
We did ask the turkey if he wanted to say anything.
Oh boy.
Yep. Not even
Yep,
the turkey.
in real life.
I'm
Joe
surprised.
sent that to me, and he had to Google if this actually happened because he wasn't sure. Like, it seems like something he would do, but it could have been photoshopped. Like, he had no idea, so we had to look it up. That's how bad it is when you don't even know it's photoshopped.
You're right. No. I'm surprised he didn't leave the stage and then immediately tried to shake an invisible hand, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Or
saying.
shake the turkey's hand.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, man.
Oh, man, I'm
I will
behind in
mute
the
up for
chat.
just a minute. I will be right back, guys.
All right.
All right, I'm way behind in the chat. We got to shout out a lot of people. We got, oh my goodness, a whole bunch of people. Hopefully, I don't miss anybody. We got Centurions of Faith. Brother Michael is here. We've got, man, when I'm sharing, I can't see the chat, so I missed everybody. Shepherd's Voice is here. Welcome, sister. We got Ray of Sunshine. Always great to see her join us. Who else we got? Y'all's Will Soaring. Holy smokes. Powell people rolled in when I was over there. Go Kart Bob. I said, Go Kart Bob.
Vroom,
And
vroom.
Saji has left the building. He did say it would be right back. So, but I was hoping someone would at least an attempt to fill in. But that's all right.
I
That's all right.
did. I said vroom vroom.
Oh, you said, I'm sorry, I missed it. It must have been a very quiet room. And we got Beth Bromley. Welcome, Beth. There, I think I caught up with the chat. And on the panel, we got to thank Saji and Hebrew and Scarab and Fizzy and Cindy. Thank you guys for showing up. It's awesome.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Yeah, man. So what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? I mean, I'm gonna start cooking tonight, honestly. I'm gonna get that turkey
Oh,
in the
I've been
oven.
cooking all day.
Have you? Yeah, I'm gonna start working on the stuffing, and then yeah, gotta get things cut up and get ready for tomorrow.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Question. How do you guys like your stuffing? In the bird or out of the bird?
In the bird. And here's
In.
the thing. A lot of people
Gotta
say, well,
be.
it comes out kind of, like too mushy in the bird. And I
No.
agree. But what you have to do is you make enough stuffing that you put you stuff it in the turkey, and then you also have some in a pan that you cook.
Mhm.
And then when you cook it, you crisp it up a little bit on top, with it's got a nice good layer of brown on there. Then you pull the stuffing out of the bird and mix it with that stuffing, and it kind of makes it,
Ooh.
yeah, it gives it a better texture. It's not so mushy, and it's so good. It's really delicious like that. Oh, another tip: when you're making your mashed potatoes, half and half in butter. Don't use milk. Use half and half.
Sounds
Makes
good.
them
Sometimes I
super
use
creamy.
heavy cream if I
Heavy
have any
cream is
heavy
too
cream.
is good too. Yeah, and
Mhm.
I've just gone with the half and half, but yeah, you can use heavy cream, yeah, of course.
Because the only half and half we got is vanilla flavored for coffee.
Half and half. Oh yeah, don't do vanilla. Yeah, don't any weird flavors. Yeah, make sure it's just regular half and half. And half has a little bit of sugar in it, so it kind of sweetens the potatoes just a slight bit, and it's good. Yeah.
Any of you guys put anything in your stuffing like sausage or anything like that?
I do.
We
I
put
don't
in
do
the
any meat.
gizzard.
Oh, the gizzard. Yeah. You can chop some of that up, put that in there, for
Oh,
some
it's
extra flavor.
so good. Like, as long as you don't think about what it actually is, I like the little pieces of it.
Yeah. I have to boil that stuff, and then of course I give it to the puppies, because they're just waiting, and then I chop up the other stuff and put it in there. Or you can use it for the gravy. You can chop it up really fine, add it to the gravy, and it kind of literally, if you let the gravy sit on the stove, it'll just melt away and give it your gravy that
Ooh.
extra turkey flavor. It's good.
Look at Dan, the professional chef. Maybe you should cook for me.
I'd cook for anybody, man. I'm telling you, I'm making a big bird. Last year when I was working at Nissan, they gave us I got 2 turkeys. I don't know how I ended up with 2, but I got 2. And like, I just had this bird frozen like all year. And I pulled it out and I didn't realize it's so big. It's like 28-pound turkey, man. That thing is massive. Big old butterball. I'm like, yeah, baby. So I'm gonna like cook this huge turkey.
Should do a cooking TikTok. Maybe Gordon Ramsay will watch it.
Oh yeah, maybe. And my you know what? And I learned about Thanksgiving, like guys, I mean, anybody that's doing it, that's the most insane thing you can do is cook for other people on Thanksgiving. I mean, like literally, that is some stress, man. Holy shit. And what I've learned with it is that you just, less is better. So for me, it's the potatoes, it's the stuffing. I do green beans, almondine, and that's just, and what I do with that is I take some almonds in butter and saute them and then put honey in there, and then cook that up on the side. Then I make the green beans in a pan. Don't have to overcook them or anything, but put them in a pan and pour that stuff over the green beans, put some foil on it, and then put it in the oven when you're ready to warm it up and serve it. And then I do dinner rolls, and of course the cranberry delight, and that's it. And you don't need all the sweet potatoes and all the some people do like macaroni and all kinds of other stuff. I find like this is way too much.
I don't
Way too
understand
much.
people that make mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. Like, just
Yeah.
make mac and cheese anyway.
Yeah, I know. Some people like mac and cheese with it. I think that's just so much overkill. I think if you stay with the basics, you're just much better off. Yeah.
You stay with the basics. That's our Power Cooking series with Dan.
Yeah.
3 easy payments of $19.99 each.
Yeah, man. I'm just telling everybody because I've cooked before for people, and Thanksgiving dinner, I literally was I was beside myself. I'm glad, at that time my mom was there to help me because I was trying to do this Thanksgiving, and I was stressing out, and I kept thinking I had a new respect for my mother. I was my mom used to do this all the time, and so I kind of took the reins as she got older, and I started I had to write down all her recipes and everything like that. So it's a time for me to reflect and cook, and it reminds me of a time when I was growing up with my mother. So
heck yeah. And Beth in the chat is an in the bird stuffing. She says you need to do a cooking show, which we all agree with. And also she's going to attempt the cranberry delight tomorrow. She's got the
is she?
pomegranate.
Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad. Yeah. I've been talking about that to a few people at work and stuff.
Yeah.
And, I'm also going to do now I've cooked turkeys different ways. So this year I'm going with the long cook, and I'm like 275, covered turkey, cook it for I think it cooks for 6 to 8 hours. And then you brown it up at the end at 375. You take the foil off, brown it up. Once it's brown, and let it set, and you're ready to go. And apparently that's really good. And I inject my turkeys with more butter usually, and a little bit of garlic.
You do the Dr. Fauci on your turkeys.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. I Fauci my bird, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so I'll do that. Also, I like to Fauci them because that way I don't have to baste as much because it's already in the bird. Yeah. So it kind of helps.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So it should be a lot of fun.
All right. Well, I think let's take a few minute break here and do another song. We got Thanksgiving songs this week. You missed the first one there.
Okay.
It was a good one.
Look at me.
This
I'm
one's a little
obsessed.
more. We've got funny and we've got serious. This one's a little more serious.
Yeah.
So about a 3-minute break. Anyone that needs to get a drink or take a break, but here's a 3-minute song.
Cool.
And all the links,
All right.
of course, for the music, as I said before, is in the description. So here we go.
Familiar highways, lined with leaves turn brown, making my way back into my hometown. Funny how this all looks different, but it feels the same. Like how life never stops changing, but some things never change. So fill your plate and fill your drink and fill this house with family, the kind of love that all these years can't wash away. Cause the older that I get, I see that life is short and bittersweet. Thank God for this Thanksgiving Day. Watching football kids' table all have kids of their own. Starting to see my grandfather in my nephew's eyes. Mom still can't talk about him, and I'd almost cry. So fill your plate and fill your drink, and fill this house with family, the kind of love 1,000 miles can't wash away. Cause the older that I get, I see that life is short and bittersweet. Thank God for this Thanksgiving Day. So fill your plate and fill your drink, put your dishes in the kitchen sink, and let the leftover year just wash away. As we made it through, I do believe, the longest year in history. Thank God that it's Thanksgiving Day.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that video had a hidden message, an underlying message.
Seemed to have some subliminal stuff going on, didn't it? Hey, Bear Lamb in the chat. Welcome, Bear Lamb.
I'll tell you. See, I got a message from someone today that said, how come they're playing Christmas songs in the stores around Thanksgiving? I said, I don't know. I guess it's because we don't have any Thanksgiving songs. Well, you just proved me wrong, my friend.
I got a few for the night. I have a few Thanksgiving songs. Like I said, some funny like the first one, some more serious like that one. Fizzy, I love the hat. Is that a moose hat? What is that?
It's Doug the Pug. He's wearing one of those turkey hats with the legs poking up on top. But I had to crop it so that it would fit in here.
Ah, cool. Nice. All right, Wasaji, do you want to get into the top 10 ranking?
All right, the top 10 ranking. Yeah, so everybody's got their favorite top 10 traditional Thanksgiving food. Fizzy Pop, you mentioned earlier stuffing as your number one, right? And I think I'm right there with you. Stuffing's right there, like my number one. I'm gonna go with, but man, it's really hard for me to just get off of turkey, though, man. So I don't know. I am right there with turkey. See where I'm at? My dilemma.
Oh, I thought you meant side dishes.
No, all time dishes. So bring up the order, Armor.
We can cheat and say stuffed turkey, and then that covers both.
There you go.
Somebody's going to have to read. I can't read that small.
All right. In celebration of another year gone by, and the one day a year where calories do not exist, I've taken it upon myself to rank the top 10 most popular Thanksgiving dishes from worst to best. I've also included a little note on what your favorite dish says about you. Hey, don't be offended. This is just my opinion. And of course, it's all in good fun anyways. Here we go.
All right.
So number 10 is turkey.
So you think that'd be number one?
Well, I know what you're thinking. Turkey's number 10 on this list. I have a very controversial opinion about turkey. If my dinner plate was a sinking raft and I had to push one dish off in order to save the rest, turkey would get the boot every time. Well, I can't imagine Thanksgiving without it. I find most turkey to be dry and frankly a little bland, no matter how much basting and seasoning's been done. If turkey's your favorite Thanksgiving food, you're probably the first to fall asleep after dinner, and I bet you snore loudly too.
Or they probably just never had Dan's turkey before, you know.
That's
Yeah.
Saggy then. Wait, everybody's got to answer so we can do the personality test.
All right.
And my
Well-
favorite?
Well, what are we choosing between? Turkey, cranberry sauce, sweet potatoes.
Yeah,
Throw
we got
down a-
turkey, cranberry sauce, sweet
Well-
potatoes, green bean, pumpkin pie.
Let's not
rolls.
do turkey because we already read the results. So everybody pick a side dish, and then we'll see what your personality is.
It's stuffing for me too,
Mm-hmm.
Or-
Dan?
as they call it, dressing.
Oof.
I think Dan left. So we need Hebrew and Dan to answer.
Well, based on his description of how he's doing the turkey, I would say turkey would be his.
Yeah, but Dan talks about his cranberry delight all the time.
You're right. We'll pick cranberry.
We'll put
sauce
him
again. He's
cranberry.
turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cranberry.
And Hebrew, probably squash. I don't know why, just he is.
That's not on the list. We're not even having turkey. Joey and Joey don't like it. We have ham every year. I miss turkey.
Yeah, some people do. What did you pick, Armor?
Well, I would pick turkey, but since we already seen it, I'm gonna have to go. My second favorite would have to be probably the gravy.
Okay.
Good gravy.
Yeah, scroll through the list again, Armor.
Turkey, cranberry sauce. Well, we can't pick turkey. Cranberry sauce, sweet potatoes, green bean casserole, pumpkin pie, rolls, gravy, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and dressing.
Dang. Yeah, I want to. Dressing and stuffing are pretty much the same thing, right?
Yeah.
That is.
I think the difference is, I think like stuffing is in the turkey and dressing's out of it.
Yep,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, I think that's the technical difference. Yep.
I always call it stuffing,
Hebrew?
no matter what.
What do you
Dressing makes me
pick?
think of salad dressing.
Well, definitely not squash. Come on now.
It's not on the list anyway, so you're safe.
Okay.
What's your favorite of
No,
those?
no. I'm gonna have to go with stuffing as well.
This is why we all
So
get along.
recap. Who all do we got on stuffing? Hebrew, Fizz. Was you stuffing Fizz?
Yep.
Saji, what were you?
Yeah.
You're stuffing too?
Yep.
So all
Okay.
four of us are stuffing,
And
gravy, and
Sandy
then cranberry sauce.
stuffing? Gee.
I'm
Mhm.
stuffing too.
Wait, how do
You
you
could-
have stuffing with ham?
We still have it. We have chicken stuffing instead of turkey.
Oh,
I can see that.
So the only one we don't know for sure is Dano.
he's
Well, we figured
cranberry.
his
Him
is
and
the
his
cranberry.
cranberry delight.
Yeah, his is the cranberry delight for sure. All right, so in Dan's case, cranberry sauce. A lot of people would consider cranberry sauce to be the most controversial Thanksgiving side dish. In some families, this festive food, whether gelled or relished, goes untouched throughout dinner. It's sour, it's sweet, it's just confusing enough that it scares away the unadventurous. I actually like this stuff, but it's not good enough to make it any further on the list. If your favorite Thanksgiving food's cranberry sauce, you're the kookiest member of the family, and others should fear you. Well, this dude might be prophetic.
It's a good thing he stepped away.
What? You're the kookiest member of the what?
The
The
family and
family.
others should fear you.
Yeah, that's kind of fits Dan. He's
All
a little
right.
kooky.
All right. Well, next we got sweet potatoes. Nobody picked this one, but when seasoned with brown sugar and butter or topped with toasted marshmallow, these fall veggies can be quite delicious. When seasoned incorrectly or cooked poorly, they're a stringy, mushy mess that looks like baby food. Of the top 5 worst things I've ever eaten, spot number 3 belongs to a store-bought sweet potato patty somebody once tried to feed me for Thanksgiving. If your favorite Thanksgiving food's sweet potato, you're probably a sweetie pie who loves to give out hugs and smiles. You're likely a great cook, and I'd wager you insist on being the person who brings the sweet potatoes to dinner to avoid any of the mishaps mentioned above.
My sister always brings the sweet potatoes. She grows them in her garden. I'll tell her that means she's the sweetest one.
And loves to give hugs and smiles. Okay,
Not
next we
really.
got the green bean casserole. Almost every green bean casserole recipe out there calls for a very short list of ingredients: green beans, cream of mushroom soup, French fried onions, and occasionally a sprinkling of cheese. This is an award-winning combo, but it's also easy to mess up. Just like McDonald's French fries, green bean casserole is pretty off-putting when reheated, and that can't do in a world where leftovers are perhaps the greatest part of Thanksgiving. Do
I love
yourself
the
a
green bean
favor.
casserole.
You like the green bean casserole?
I
Yeah, I
love
do
it.
too.
I don't know. I'm not a green bean guy.
I do. I
But
like it.
I don't think it's that bad when it's reheated. I think it's pretty good actually. Just
well,
depends.
if green bean casserole is your favorite Thanksgiving food, you're probably the type of person who's afraid of vegetables unless they come in a casserole. All right, pumpkin pie. Now, see, this is high on my list too. Is it? I was
I
torn
didn't
between the
know.
gravy and the pumpkin pie.
I thought it was side dishes. I didn't know that pumpkin pie was an option.
Yeah, and it would definitely be up there in my list. But
Mm-hmm.
pumpkin pie is a great dish, but there are many pies that it pales in comparison to. Pecan pie, apple pie, chocolate chess pie. I guess that's supposed to be cheese. I don't know. Chicken pot pie. However, pumpkin pie reigns supreme as a sweet but not too sweet seasonal treat enjoyed by people all around the country. And that's why it gets number 6. And if pumpkin pie is your favorite Thanksgiving food, you've probably never tried sweet potato pie, because if you did, you'd be eating that instead. I gotta admit,
that.
I got tricked with sweet potato pie once, and I didn't hate it.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty good, but if you're expecting pumpkin and you get that, it's kind of like
Yeah, it's
a
not quite
disappointment.
pumpkin. Yeah. All right, next is rolls. Having Thanksgiving dinner without bread rolls is like having a birthday party, but forgetting to invite the person whose birthday it is. You can still have fun, but something feels off. If you're smart, you'll use a roll to sop up all of the gravy and other morsels left on your plate at the end of dinner. Absolutely. And if rolls are one of your favorite Thanksgiving foods, you're probably a small child. I bet you're a picky eater and won't touch enough of foods on your list. Good for you.
And that's exactly why someone would have mac and cheese on the table. The last time I went
that's
to my
true.
mom's for Thanksgiving, there was mac and cheese because my nephew wouldn't eat anything else except mac and cheese.
Yeah, one year my nephew wouldn't eat anything except mashed potatoes. That's all he had.
Mm-hmm.
Missing out.
All right, well, next we got gravy. So here's mine. On a regular day, it is appropriate to pour melted cheese on top of most any food. But on Thanksgiving, gravy's the preferred topping of many. That's right. Put it on your mashed potatoes? Absolutely. Put it on your dressing? Absolutely. Pour it directly in your mouth? Absolutely. Oh, wait, no. Gravy's a Thanksgiving staple, and it's been scientifically proven that gravy tastes better poured out of a cute little gravy boat your grandma only uses twice a year. I could agree with that. It does taste better out of the gravy boat. And
You
if
got a
gravy is
fancy
one of
one?
your, what's that?
You got a fancy one for holidays? Like it said, you only use it twice a year.
Yeah, I guess, because we only use it a couple times a year. So.
Christmas and Thanksgiving, and maybe New Year's if we have a big dinner.
Yeah, well, New Year's we always have pork and sauerkraut, so we don't need the gravy.
Are you Polish?
No, it's just a thing. I thought that was like a thing for everyone.
No, turkey is Thanksgiving, ham is Christmas, and roast beef or prime rib on New Year's.
Really?
Wow. Is
Huh.
anybody else a pork and sauerkraut people? Is it just me? I thought that was a thing.
Ours is ham and beans, but that's New Year's Day though.
Yeah, New Year's Day, pork and
Yeah.
sauerkraut. Yeah.
Ham and beans, yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
Huh. Well, ain't this interesting that we stumbled upon?
I've actually
What about
had
you,
all of those on New Year's, because we go to my Aunt Jean and Uncle Judy's house, and they'd have a huge buffet, and all of those were present. So you're all right.
Oh,
in my
wow.
opinion.
Saji, what do you have for New Year's Day?
Yeah, the pork and sauerkraut thing.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Wow. Yeah, it's a big thing. You have your pork and sauerkraut to give you luck the rest of the year or something, they say.
Oh well,
Yeah.
because that's what we say about the ham and beans. It's supposed to bring you luck.
Wow.
But I think all it brings us is gas.
See, now we need Dano back. 'Cause I gotta know what he does on New Year's Day. We gotta see.
Armor. Fairlamb says, I think pork and sauerkraut is a Pennsylvania Dutch thing.
Yeah,
It don't
maybe.
have to be sauerkraut though. It can be like just cooked cabbage.
Oh no, it's pork and sauerkraut. It's got to be. We make our own sauerkraut, so I like our homemade sauerkraut. But maybe it is a Dutch thing. That would make sense. But I don't know. It just, yeah, I just thought it was everywhere. So that's crazy.
And
All right,
Sandy
well, when
just
Dan
has
comes
all
back,
of
we're gonna
it.
have to remember to ask him what he has on New Year's Day. 'Cause it's pretty interesting.
I want to see what the mac and cheese says about people because I'm very confused. Unless, like Sandy said, there's kids at the meal, then,
right, well,
then it
next-
would make sense.
Well, ham and beans and Pepto Bismol and Tylenol if you got hangover. You know, just saying.
I do
Try
love ham and
Dramamine
beans too.
instead. Hebrew,
Huh?
if you ever get hungover, there's two things you can take that are better than that. You can take Midol, which I know that's for women, but it actually works for hangovers, and Dramamine, which is for car sickness. That gets rid of your nausea, dizziness, and ickiness. I would prefer the Dramamine because you probably don't want to take Midol.
Right. No. Oh, I'll have to keep that in mind. Thank you, Fizzy.
You are welcome. I don't get hangovers, but I do get car sick a lot. So I have some on hand in case somebody.
I don't
What
get
was that?
hangovers quite like I used to, but I do get headaches.
Mm,
So
I don't drink anymore, so I'd probably get a hangover just smelling it.
yeah, I only social drink and drink like on. I definitely drink on New Year's Eve, but
Gobble,
yeah, sometimes
gobble.
we get.
well, there
Dan,
he is.
Hey,
What's up?
gobble
we got an
gobble.
important question.
Gobble. Yeah, what's up? Gobble.
What do you have on New Year's Day?
Black
Is
eyed,
there a set dish that you have every
black eyed,
New Year?
black eyed. No, is it? It's black eyed peas, right?
No,
That's
what
your New
meal do you
Year's-
guys eat
Oh,
on
what do
New
we eat?
Year's Day?
I do New Year's Day. I do mine is I do a pot of so what I take is the ham from or typically it would be ham that was made for Christmas. I'll freeze that up and I'll wait till New Year's Day and I'll put the bone in there and I will make beans and ham
Yep.
with some
Wow.
cornbread.
Yeah,
There you go.
right there. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like
that's
I said,
southern
you're
right
all
there.
right.
Mm-hmm. And cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta do that cornbread. Cornbread.
Cornbread.
Cornbread.
Yeah.
Very
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes,
Mm.
sir. Why you find that interesting, sir?
Well, because we was just talking about our traditions. Like around here, pork and sauerkraut is like every New Year's you have pork and sauerkraut
Yeah.
for prosperity. And
Okay.
Heber says they have ham and beans. And
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Fizzy,
mean
what did you have, Fizzy? She has
prime rib on New Year's.
Oh yeah, prime rib. So it's just
Wow.
wild. I thought because I
Damn,
thought
prime
everyone
rib.
did pork and
Damn.
sauerkraut. I just thought that was a
Oh.
normal New Year's Day thing.
Well, I think it's regional, right? You know, it just depends on the
Yeah, it
region of
must
the
be.
country. Yeah.
So yeah, interesting. But anyhow, we're going through the top 10 dishes and what they say about you if they're your favorites. So.
Read
I
him.
see.
We decided you were cranberry because you're cranberry delight. Read what the cranberry says about his personality.
Yeah, if cranberry is your favorite dish, here we go. Let
It's
me
not
scroll
my
back up.
favorite, but I just wanted to make it better. That's my life, you know, is modifying things.
Well,
So,
everybody picked stuffing, so I gave you cranberry.
okay, thanks. Okay, what does it say?
And if Thanksgiving, if your favorite Thanksgiving food is cranberry, you're the gookiest
Controversial,
member of your family,
of course.
and others
Of
should
course,
fear
it's the
you.
most controversial of all the Thanksgiving dishes. Of course, it would be. That's me. I like everything I make. It's like it has equal love, man. It really does, and like that's why I only stick to those like few things because I mean,
Yeah.
if you know, I feel like I can do all those super good and like I don't know, like sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes, but you know, it's like you already have potatoes, man. I mean, dude, whew, you know, you're double potatoing. I'm already. I'm
Well,
not trying
we
to.
grow them and we end up
Yeah,
with a ton, so that's
yeah,
how they get
yeah.
put in.
Hmm.
Because Thanksgiving, the first feast, remember, was to celebrate the harvest. You got to
Yeah.
include something that you made yourself or grew yourself, Dan.
This is what's amazing about, in my opinion, about Thanksgiving dinner is that it's not one thing on that you make. It's how it all comes together, like so you can eat it together, like you know the stuffing with potatoes or the stuffing with the turkey, or you know it's just like it blends so well. Like everything is just so good. That's why I love it. But then you know you get sick of it, like it's funny, like all year you look forward to this day, like having that meal. But it's like, why don't I think about this meal like, you know, in July? It just doesn't pop up really. You know?
I always ask for a stuffed turkey for my birthday with Mom's special Thanksgiving stuffing because I do miss it. Like
Yeah.
it makes no sense. You can make a turkey anytime you want. Why do you only have it once a year?
I don't know. That's a good question. I that's on my point. Like you can get a turkey anytime, you know, a smaller one, and just cook it up and make a little Thanksgiving dinner. You know, my mom was good at like she would take our Thanksgiving dinner and freeze it. And I'm not kidding you. Like she would, I don't know how she froze it, but she could make it so that like in May or something, like we'd have turkey and again, and it was like it was so good. I was like, "Oh my god, how did you?" I was like, I used to joke and say that she worked with NASA and on a cryogenics program or something because, like, she could freeze it and it would still be delicious. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
You know, it's funny how we associate certain meals with certain holidays or certain times of the year. Like you said, why don't we have turkey Thanksgiving dinners like in July or something like that? You know, it's like,
Right.
you know,
No, we don't. Yeah, I know. It's like
Well,
we
you
just wait
don't
all
need
year
all the
for this meal.
extras.
Yeah, I mean, you could just do like stuffing and potatoes and stuff, right? And turkey.
Yeah,
that'd
that'd
be
be
great.
fine.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a good
Yeah,
question.
we
I
do
mean,
turkey way more than once a year. I mean, we do turkey a lot. I love turkey. We'll have
Yeah,
turkey
but not the
several.
extravagant. We only do the stuffed turkey. Like normally we'll just make the stuffing in the oven.
do you
Like
guys know?
Yeah, we
what?
usually do it. I mean, we do the mashed
Oh,
potatoes, the stuffing, the turkey,
you
corn.
ever been one of those weird Thanksgiving Day feasts that they invite you to, and you know, like with some crazy family that like gave up on turkey, and like they do like some weird thing. Like I had a friend who they did Mexican Mountain, and like it was okay. It was like, bro, we're in Texas, like we eat Mexican food like literally like 6 out of 7 days here. Like I don't know why. I mean, you know, it was fine, but it was just like they have a bunch of like ground beef and tortillas and guacamole and all that stuff. You just kind of make whatever you want, you know, and it's kind of like it was all right, but it was just kind of weird. It was like, kind of like
Like
the
a
traditional
taco
stuff.
bar?
Sounds delicious, but
It
definitely would
is.
be a bummer for Thanksgiving.
It's a bummer for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you're just sitting there and it's like, oh, you know.
mashed potato mountain, mac and cheese, Riviera just isn't the same.
You know what? If I was going to incorporate something else into my repertoire of Thanksgiving dinner, I would do mac and cheese. I saw a mac and cheese recipe that I normally wouldn't. It's like whatever, it's mac and cheese. But this guy did something like so cool. It was like a TikTok video. He took first he made the sauce. He did like butter and he took Velveeta, like a half a thing of Velveeta, and melted that down. And then he took
old Velveeta.
Yeah, and then he took the noodles and he boiled them up, and then he, on top of the noodles, he put spices in the noodles. Like, I can't remember what he used, but salt and pepper and stuff, whatever. And then he put like 3 different types of cheeses, one being Gouda cheese, and then cheddar, and then some other one. And he put that in there, and then he put that liquid over the noodles. Then he baked it in a smoker. He smoked it. So the top of
mac and cheese.
Smoked.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. And then he grabbed the fork. He grabbed a fork and dug into it and pulled it up, and it was just like the most cheesy goodness you've ever seen in your life. Oh my God. I mean, it was you could taste it like through your screen. It was so amazing. I was like, okay, I would want to make that. Like, that is something that looks really good.
That sounds good.
It is. It was good.
We'll see, everybody downs mac and cheese like you guys downed it for Thanksgiving, but see, if you do it like we do, a crusted mac and cheese, like you take homemade cheese and you do your noodles, and everything, and then you put some breading on top of that, and
sure, that could work.
Spices and all that,
You know what's good with mac and cheese too is when you incorporate tomatoes into it. It's good.
Yes.
Tomatoes with mac and cheese is yummy. Yeah,
I could see that.
Yep.
I could even
bacon, bacon and tomatoes.
Oh, some bacon. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bacon really does kick off anything. Yeah, that would be good.
Hey, bacon makes everything better. Come on now.
Yeah,
that's right. Hey, we got Philo Fire in the chat, and Eddie Von Kuhn joined us. Welcome.
Beth is a mac and cheese girl. She had some mac and cheese for lunch.
Oh, and Mandela Health and stuff in the chat too.
Oh, Mandela Health and stuff is here too.
Shout out to Health.
Mandela Health and stuff.
And stuff.
Stuffing.
And things.
And stuffing. She should change her name to Mandela Health and Stuffing during the holidays.
For Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving. Yeah. That's greatness. So everybody picked the stuffing. Is that what it was? That how we went on this?
Yeah, everybody but me. I was a gravy guy.
You went gravy? Okay.
I went gravy.
Okay. Well, someone's got to be different. That's good.
And it says if gravy is one of your favorite Thanksgiving foods, I probably have high blood pressure. Don't get too angry when watching football. So.
Yeah, that's probably true. Would you agree?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have high blood pressure. But
sometimes
I used to get angry when I watch football. So
I used to.
Do you really drink it straight from the ladle?
Not when anyone's looking.
Okay.
That would be a no.
All right.
All right. Well, yeah, we need to get through this so we can get to the dressing. We didn't get to them yet. So mashed potatoes is number 3.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting down to the best of the best here. Mashed potatoes are our favorite year-round. The best friend of fried chicken and meatloaf. This mouth-watering mush is a great served plain or with special add-ins like bacon or cheddar. We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
It's far up on this list because without it, Thanksgiving just wouldn't be the same. If mashed potatoes are your favorite Thanksgiving food, you're likely a dependable person that people rely on. Maybe a bit too much.
Well,
Right,
fine.
number 2 is
Sir. Mashed potatoes and visor guy.
Yeah. All right, mac and cheese is number 2. Mac and cheese is one of the finest foods ever to grace the dinner plate. If you have any sense at all, you skip the box stuff on this special day and serve up an ooey gooey, melty casserole dish of goodness.
You said ooey gooey.
Ooey gooey, yeah. Sure to be a hit with all your lactose tolerant dinner guests. The best parts of mac and cheese are always the slightly burnt corners and the melty pockets of cheese. I agree. I love the burnt corners.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. And if mac and cheese is one of your favorite Thanksgiving food, it's probably also your favorite food in general. You don't like to branch out a lot, but who needs to when you know exactly what it is you like?
Mm-hmm.
And drum roll, please. Number one on the list, and also among our panel, dressing, aka stuffing. The number one spot on the list goes
AKA
to
the bomb.
aka the bomb. A dish like no other, dressing, particularly of the cornbread variety, takes the crown when it comes to which dish reigns supreme on a Thanksgiving plate. Dressing's not only delicious, but it's a dish so special that many would eat it for Thanksgiving and Christmas. This stuff is a 10-10, whether homemade or straight from the box. But do yourself a favor and avoid stuffing or dressing that's been cooked in the bird. Uncooked
What?
turkey juice soaked into stuffing mix is an awesome way to get food poisoning.
Oh God.
BS.
Yo, boo.
Okay, now
Yeah.
You know what?
if dressing's
Come
your
I'm gonna
favorite
shake that
Thanksgiving
guy at
food,
Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh
There's-
my
hold
God.
on,
There's-
settle down, settle
Come
down.
on now,
I
boo.
can't be
Dress-
quiet about this. That's not true.
If dressing's your
mean-
favorite Thanksgiving food, congratulations, you're perfect.
Oh well.
Look, I'm trying to make up for it.
I just think you can't eat stuff. By the way, my stuffing is a hybrid stuffing, so it's incorporates
course it is.
cornbread. Yeah, incorporates cornbread, wheat bread, rye bread, sourdough bread, and you mix it all together. And that's how I do it. So some people like cornbread only stuffings or do a cornbread only stuffing. I do a hybrid. It's the best way to do it. I'm telling you. It's good. You might as well include
No,
all
the
the breads,
best-
man.
The best one is made by a company called Bell's, and you can only find it in November. So I always buy a couple extra boxes. I'm not sure what kind of bread is in there, but it is delicious.
Yep.
Hey, and we got
I'm
Clayton
ASMR.
Buttafuoco in the chat. Welcome, Clayton Buttafuoco.
So you got the weekend off, Dan?
No.
No.
Yeah, the
Oh,
weekend off. Yeah. But I don't have it. I'm thinking about working. I might have to work Friday. Just a half day though. But just whatever. Maybe I don't. I mean, I'm trying to get enough. I try to get all my stuff done, so maybe I could take the 2 days off plus the weekend. That'd be great. That'd be super cool. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with work. Might need me.
I tried calling you yesterday because I couldn't get the car started.
Oh. What was it?
It went straight to voicemail. It was the Jeep, and I forgot to hold the brake down while I was starting it. So that was the problem.
That'll do it. Yeah. This ain't the 1970s. You got to hold that brake down nowadays.
Well, because you just push the button, and I'm like pushing the button, and it's turning on and off and on and off. And I'm just like,
Yeah, if you think about the
sitting there in
lack of
parking
safety
lot.
features,
It seems like there could be a little Wayne song, hold a little breakdown or something,
Yeah.
There is a thing that turns on that says hold brake to start or something like that. I disregarded that. I didn't pay attention, but I saw it after I kept pushing the button over and over.
I really do need a break this weekend because last weekend I kind of did something that I shouldn't have, and I was like, man, well, so one of the people that works in the kitchen, their car, they had two cars like literally break down back to back. Like I felt so bad for them. And one car, they have a Corolla with a clutch, and they're like, and she was like, and she's a Mexican lady, and she really didn't know what was wrong with it. She's like, I don't know. So I go out there and look at it, and I'm like, eesh, your clutch is gone. I'm like, and she was like, oh, she's like, can it be fixed? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, honestly, I could yank this thing out and replace it. I'm like, meh, you know what? Okay. No big deal, man. I can do this. The problem was that the car was from Chicago. And so I got into it, and I promised her, I ordered the parts off Amazon. We got them in, and it was supposed they kind of took longer to get here because I needed new motor mounts and everything like that. Because if I'm going to take all that off, I might as well replace it with the new stuff. Hers were shot, completely shot. So I was like, yeah, I can't just do the clutch without replacing the other parts too. So I had to wait until those parts came from China. Like, so it took a little bit longer for the parts to get here anyway. So now we're getting close to Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh crap. Now it's last weekend. I'm like, I promised. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. It was cold. I had to borrow a friend's garage. We take the car over there. I pull the transmission out. It took us like 3 hours just to release the axle, just to get the axle out of the car because the rust that had been acquired from, like, up north, all the salty roads. We had ended up using a blowtorch to heat the thing and finally break the nut loose. It's stuff like that. It just held me up, right? So make a long story short, we're talking about Saturday and Sunday. I ended up working on this car. I got it finished, but it literally took me like 20 hours to work on this car because everything was rusted shut on that car. And if and like if you were to take something off, you had to really soak it, really good, or you could end up breaking off the head of the bolt. So it was like, damn, man, it was such a pain in the ass job. The clutch part wasn't bad at all. I mean, of course, I've done those a million times. So, I was thinking this is probably gonna take me like 6-7 hours, no big deal. I'll be done on Saturday,
If only it worked out exactly like it does in our minds,
And then, since he let me,
Wait a second.
Yeah.
So Life Matrix is friends with Patricia Steer, but
Right.
he's live with Mark Sargent, and Patricia and Mark broke up. So is he friends with both of them?
I don't know. I mean, I assume. Why?
I'm just wondering. I didn't know he was a flat Earth person.
Oh, Life was flat Earth before he went into Mandela Effect. I didn't know that.
That was
He had a different channel name and stuff too. So
you were just talking to Mark Sargent. I used to follow Mark Sargent. He's a pretty dry individual personality wise, but I can see how you two together would be an interesting combination.
So what happened? I was Life was live, and I went over there to say hello to everybody, and he had Mark on, and then he sent me a link and asked me to jump on real quick, and I was like, sure, why not? So I jumped on.
No, the video is gone. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, that's all it was. Is I was just hanging out in the chat, and I got invited on. There's this weird thing, like if I go into a chat and people, for some reason, they want to talk to me. I don't know. Kind of.
Yeah, you always be like,
I got that personality. I don't know. Yeah, I always get that. Go scarab, jump in. So I jumped in. Making my rounds and just saying hello to everybody.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
they all know you're a diva. You're not going to pass up an experience to be diva-fied.
Yeah, I guess so.
Autographs in the back,
Right. I was like, well, do you have like 30 people in this room? I was like, okay, I'll go. Yeah. No, it was cool. Mark it was basically their show. I was just kind of hanging out, just whatever, just mentioning some things, just like whatever. I'm not a huge flat Earth person, as you guys know, but I found it interesting when it was out there.
It's flat.
I don't know what to call it. I don't think it's round either, so I don't know.
Right.
They didn't suck you into the cult yet?
I'm a firmament. I'm real big on the firmament.
Yeah.
I think it's like a bowl.
Well, thing is, to me, I think since we've dealt with Mandela Effect and in the fact that we've seen things change that we remember, we've seen reality quote shift, whatever. My major contention to that is that everything that we experience is in our mind, kind of. It's kind of the computer, right? So in the eye is a lens, and I often, from my own experiences, just feel like how things can change is that your mind can just be, like, in a sense, updated. things can just
Our eye
happen.
is our input recognition
Right.
device.
Sure. And
So
that's
it's
that's how I
like The
feel about it.
Sims where it only
Well,
loads where you're at.
I mean, like
It only can know so much data. There may be data that's unavailable to it.
we see things sometimes pop up into realities in like people have
Mhm.
witnessed certain things throughout time, right? Like there'll be times where there's like sightings of whatever. You could
Mhm.
say there's things in the sky.
There, there's never a clear picture
or
of Sasquatch. He's always a little
Right.
blurry.
Right, he's always a little blurry, but there's always people that swear they saw like cryptids or they see things. I know that in my life I've seen some strange shit that seemed to like not jive with what I told you about the time I saw the giant raccoon. Like the thing
Mhm.
was so big. Oh my god, that fucking raccoon. Anyway, like I walked out of my house and there was this raccoon, and I mean, guys, it was the size of like a bear. It was like huge, this big ass raccoon. It was so big, like I told you, it stopped traffic, and people saw this thing. And when I tell people about it, they look at me like I am absolutely fucking crazy. And I know what I saw, and I think my ex-wife witnessed it too. And I remember just going, "Holy shit, that's the biggest."
My
How
brother
where was
saw.
that thing living? I mean, and so my point is it does that do things like pop. Remember, another time I walked out, the whole neighborhood, because I was the only one that was using like bins. I remember like the whole neighborhood. I lived in this neighborhood where people just put their trash out on the curb. I remember one time I walked out and everyone had bins. Everyone had bins. And it was like, what the fuck? And I remember and I didn't really think much about it. Like, well, I guess everybody bought bins or something. But I remember the city getting mad at me and saying I couldn't use the bins because they didn't want to reach down in and pull trash out of bins. They wanted them to just be on the ground. And my theory for you, or my want for using bins, was because the dogs and the animals would get into your trash and tear it all up. So I was trying to
Yep.
keep things cleaner, but it was just adding extra work to the guys grabbing your trash. So anyway, make a long story short, there was a time where I've seen things do that, observing reality, and then it just goes back to where things are like normal again, and it was back to where nobody had bins. Okay, and it was like, okay, well, where all the fucking bins go? So that why did I see a giant ass raccoon? Was that only there for a moment in time? And then things. I think we shift in and out. I think things are very fluid, and I think that's why we experience in the Mandela effect, as you guys know, we experienced the flip-flops, right? How do we go from one and then it flips flop and goes back to the other way for maybe it's still that way now, I don't know, but like we experienced that in the beginning. So I don't know, man, things just seem like really like fluid here, and I would dare say I believe that it has to do with how we perceive reality through our own mind.
Yep.
Do you want to hear a creepy story, Dan?
Yeah, I love a good creepy story. What's about?
So
creepy story. Go.
Creepy story
So
time.
this is also something that happens in the Sims games that happen in real life. So if your sim goes to the store, hold on. So if your sim goes to the store, the Sims will populate people after you get there, so everyone will come rushing in. For a whole week, I was the only person in a place, and then all of a sudden, everybody came to that same place. It was like populating the world, just like it populates Sims. It was so creepy.
Weird.
It would be completely empty when I got there,
Right.
and then all of a sudden, all these people would come.
Dead
nutty.
Time reminds me of Dead Time when the Mandela effect first happened in 2015, 16 for me. I don't know where I was in the broadcasting realm. I don't know if I was doing just the videos or I was broadcasting. I think I was broadcasting. I think it started doing live streams. But I remember Dead Time was when I would wake up and like everything was still, nothing moved, right? And no sound from wind, no sound from cars. Everything was dead silent, man. And it almost felt like I was waking up like I don't know how to explain it, like how it was like as I moved in and out of as I got up and started moving in and out of the house and moving around, things then started to feel like they were moving, like, but for that split second, it was almost kind of like you sort of like we're starting from zero, and then forward. And then there was also other times too where, I woke up and I was completely frozen. I never know what the hell that was. I woke up frozen, like where my body was so cold I had to jump in the shower, and warm up. And I remember freezing. My teeth were chattering so bad I could barely. I mean, I was shaking, like it was insane. And I remember thinking, well, I felt like I was dead. It's kind of weird. And so these times, like when things, and of course, this was happening like when there was a lot of shifty shit going on. Paranormal stuff was going on, and all that crap was happening. So yeah, that was kind of in the mix with all that Mandela stuff in the beginning, and it sort of just died out.
It sounded like you were having spawning issues.
What?
The wife,
You
the
give a
wife wants
text
to know.
report, let them know you're having spawning issues.
The wife wants to know if you have an appetite for brains.
No, man.
Oh.
No, I wasn't a zombie, man, but like I always share my experiences with everybody, like when they're like throughout the years. It's like, hey man, if something happens, I've just been like, look, I'm just gonna say it because this shit's crazy. And I know, like, with the Mandela effect, it's crazy enough, but I have seen other things and experienced other stuff, and I'm just trying to like work it out in my mind. Like, why do I experience moments in time where everything's dead silent and still, and then you feel like you're just sort of like coming into that reality. And then of course I had
thing boots up
out of
on your back.
Armor will tell you I'm not the out of body guru guy, man. That's not me.
I
It's
know.
not. I've
Right,
never been.
you're trying to make sense of it all, even the most personal, down to the most personal attributes.
I think there
I'll
was
vouch
times.
for the brother. He loves the goddess, but he ain't no new ager.
No, I'm not. I'm not. But like, like dealing with on the new age front though. Like I understand what those people talk about. Like I never understood what they meant by auras and stuff until you actually kind of experience auras. And I remember one time outside, and it was kind of like a foggy night, a little bit foggy, but you could see like the power lines and the trees. You could see like this like a radiance coming off of them, you know. And that was kind of weird experiencing that too. It was the first time I experienced like that type of energy, like seeing that kind of thing for real. And I was like, okay, no, I had seen that before, but that was LSD, like when I was like a lot younger, and I didn't know what I was seeing off people. It scared the shit out of me. But like when you see like people walking in front of you and their colors and stuff are like vibrating off people, I think like at the time I thought it was a tracer. I was like, oh, dude, I'm seeing tracers or something, I'm really tripping. But like now looking back, I'm thinking maybe I was experienced that aura thing, where people talk about colored auras, because people had different colors, and
Yeah,
so I
I've
think
seen
I was
auras on
it
people
scared the
before.
living shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was like wanting my mama. I was about to cry, bro. I was so afraid. I thought I was gonna die that night. Like that was way too much LSD. Like that was a trip that I do not ever want to. But I wasn't prepared for. It was like it's like if you were a child and you experienced something like super, like adult, like where you weren't supposed to, see certain things. You weren't ready spiritually or anything like
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I was not
you were
ready, man. I
above your
was
pay grade.
way above my pay grade, dog. Like now I'd be like, okay, I get this, but
Right.
then no, man, that was totally trippy. So
I'll tell you what, I don't know about the rest of you, but when I first experienced all the ME stuff that was going on, I would have really lucid dreams and stuff. And, I usually remember like all my dreams all the way to the end. And at the time, I was not remembering any of my dreams, but they would seem so real that I could swear that they were reality.
yeah.
And the other thing is my health problems started to get a lot worse as it was going on. I don't know anybody else experienced that as well.
I can say this, man. Truth be told, I have had a really hard time in the last few years remembering dreams. Like I don't like the last time I had a really vivid, fun dream, it was like it involved a fuck ton of kittens. I don't know why.
Oh,
It was just
that
it
is
was
so
all
good.
kittens, and it was so great, Fizzy. I don't know what I'm just being legit. But after that, like, I don't like when I wake up, I don't remember. Like, I used to remember my dreams a lot more, especially in the first part of Mandela. But now it's like, oh fuck, man. I hope I didn't get cloned or something. 'Cause I heard, well, like they take your dreams if you get cloned. So I don't know. Maybe they clone my
Huh.
ass. Yeah,
Don't
'cause-
spread that rumor around again.
yeah. I did hang out with Rachel for a while. So just saying.
You
Yeah,
know,
that
it's
time-
the
Took a
same for
couple
me
pieces
too.
of your hair.
Yeah, like the time she came to Dallas. Yeah, she probably got some DNA or something. Got my lock of hair or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
Clone me.
Who wants to watch Mouse on the Mayflower tomorrow morning?
Armor.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say if you had another video you wanted to play.
Oh, we got lots of songs left. And Fizzy brought us a special Thanksgiving Mandanimal also we got to get in there. But yeah, if you want, we can knock out another song. This one's called Gobble Gobble. Gobble Gobble.
I liked that one. What was that person's name? I'm going to send that to my brother.
Matthew West. He's a Christian artist. He's one of my favorites, actually. But yeah, and the links are all in the description, so you can grab the link easy.
Oh. Okay. Dan didn't like it.
Dude, what the hell?
Gobble, 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 Dan. Gobble, gobble, Dan.
Hey guys, the stream just went down.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Stream suspended
What do
for
you mean?
policy violations.
Oh.
You got me. We'll be back.
Yeah, he played the video.
Yeah. I figured some of these were going to get me in trouble, but hey.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Dang, that was quick, dude. Even the Christian gobble gobble got you. That's
It was like instant.
yeah. Banned. You can come back up.
Back. It usually comes back, I think.
Does it? Oh, I don't know. This is new YouTube, bro. You've been gobbled up.
Gobbled up. Well, we'll talk amongst ourselves and see what happens.
Well, I don't want to be chit-chattering and all of a sudden we're live.
Can't believe they did that for a parody.
It's not a parody.
love
that's
how-
a real...
Well,
I love how it still says we're live though.
yeah.
Yeah. It don't show me at all.
Hey.
So if you were to delete that, would it then upload this part as well?
I don't know.
I think it will because it's still recording. So we're
I
still
don't
live
know.
if you edit
Well, it
that
don't.
song out
It don't really
for the upload.
record in StreamYard because I don't have the paid thing.
Sandy, we got new clothes in Pokemon Go.
What? Oh, I know there's new clothes. I knew you were gonna like the
Look at
wings.
those wings.
There's wings, yeah.
Yeah, she's one of my favorites. I had her in what's it called? Sword.
Yeah. No, what I mean is if you take out, we're back up. We're back. We're live.
Yeah, I thought it would come back.
Yeah.
You're back live.
Yeah, I'm totally changing my clothes to this.
This we're live, honey.
I don't care. I want these wings.
The chat wants you to play an encore of that song.
What's that?
Gobble gobble.
Gobble,
one more gobble?
gobble, 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 Sandy. I don't remember any of the words.
It got us copyrighted, didn't
Liz
it?
will be singing that all night now. You'll be singing
It
that
is
tomorrow.
stuck in my head.
Gonna be in my head. I know that.
All right, we got more songs later. Hopefully, they won't get us banned for a few minutes, but we'll see what happens.
The
Yeah, we
outfit
can
doesn't
match.
really match, though.
I am gonna have to go soon though because I've been up since 6 and I have to get up early to start getting dinner ready.
Well, hey, I'm glad you stopped by and joined us for as long as you could.
Thank you for having me. It was good seeing everybody again. I haven't talked to anyone in a while.
Hmm.
Well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yep, happy Thanksgiving, Cindy.
Yeah, it's great having you be on, for real.
What?
What?
It's great having you on here.
Oh, thank you, Sandy. I understood it the second time.
You're like, you got gobbled up or something. You're all yeah.
Wait, is Dan still here, or did he leave thinking we got taken down?
He's muted, but I think he's still here. But he's muted at the moment.
Okay. Well,
I
tell
thought
him
he
I said
was.
happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Sandy. I'll probably check in with you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Happy Thanksgiving. You're more than welcome to come on my show on Saturday if you're available.
Saturday is Brian's show.
Oh, okay.
So, unless we're at different times, in which case I will stop by.
Well, it's going to be about a little later because I don't want to step on Armor and Sagi's show, so it's going to be about 8:30 my time.
I might be able to stop by before ours. Ours starts at usually around 10 my time, and that's 9 your time, so maybe I can stop by beforehand.
Yeah, maybe. That'd be cool. Same goes to the rest of you guys. Okay, good night, Sandy.
Oh, no, I was just to say happy Thanksgiving to the chat. They're all saying happy
Yeah, I was going to say,
Thanksgiving.
everybody
Good
in
night.
chat saying happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'll see you soon. Have a great night, guys. Thanks again.
Good night, Sandy.
Good
Yep,
night.
thanks. Good night. All right. Hopefully Dano will be back. He thinks we're down, so he's on a break.
He keeps popping in and out. I thought he said something about he still had a little bit of cooking to do tonight. I hope he didn't wait till the last minute. I did some yesterday and some today and some tomorrow. You got to break it up or you'll get overwhelmed.
Yeah, stages.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, we could share your turkey mandanimal. So let me get that up here.
I don't have my notebook, so I don't know all the little facts.
That's all right.
All I know is it's pretty.
All right, let me find it.
Have you guys ever had a wild turkey for Thanksgiving?
I have before, yes.
Did you like it?
I think the closest I had to that was tasting wild turkey, the whiskey for Thanksgiving.
That's a lot different. I've had that too.
My uncle one year he made a wild turkey and he smoked it.
Ooh,
it was so
good.
good.
Yeah, smoked turkey's awesome. Yeah, well, I don't know. It ain't a whole lot different than the tame turkey. Maybe a little.
Yeah, with the smoke you couldn't
gamier,
really taste
sort
the
of.
difference. Yeah.
All right, well, here is the
Mm.
Fizzy Pop Mandanimal Turkey. Oh, wait. Wait, that's not the... That's a whole different turkey there. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Yeah, here we go.
So if I remember correctly, it's in South America, this guy?
Yes, I believe South America. I believe it's called what is it? Oscillated or Ossa something turkey. OCE something.
What the heck? The thing looks like an LBGTQ turkey.
Yeah, oscillated turkey. I
just-
think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
oscillated.
It doesn't really say what it tastes like.
Chicken.
It says
Everything tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken. Tastes like
It's
rainbow sherbet.
They're in Mexico. So Mexico, Central America, and
Well,
South.
they'll be up here in no time then. Ba-dum-dum.
Oh, I hope
Ah.
so. But it says they're near threatened, so you're not allowed
Yeah,
to
but
eat it.
if they go to Marfa Vineyards, though, they'll be kicked out. So
And what's cool about this turkey is usually the female birds will be ugly and brown, but for this bird, the males and the females are pretty.
Yeah, this is actually female here. You can tell if you know.
Yeah, he doesn't have the
turkey.
little beard.
Yep, that and plus it's not as fanny a tail. They are amazing colors, I must admit. Crazy.
Yeah, with
I
the
mean,
face
we
only a
raised-
mother could love.
I miss having the turkeys. I think they were hilarious. They had such personality. We had a big one. His name was King Tut, and he was a male turkey, and he would sit in the middle, all puffed up, and all the girls would sit around him. It was.
He's like, hey,
Jabba
baby.
the Hutt, huh?
Yeah, he was just like the king of the turkeys. He had all his women around him, and he was all puffed up all the time.
I like Philo Fire's answer. Dan could smuggle it back here.
Oh, that's right. He is going to Mexico. I couldn't eat it though. It's too pretty.
Yep.
I would just keep it.
And of course, we had to have some babies for Fizzy.
Ah.
Oh, look at the stripes.
That ain't the babies of those though. I couldn't find any babies of those. Those are just normal wild turkey babies. So, just FYI. But
Oh,
we
I
had to have
started
babies.
to say, is that how they start out? But that's not them. Okay.
Yep, I couldn't find any baby pictures of them, which was weird.
That's odd. Maybe they're just plain. The babies. Yeah, we have tons of wild turkeys up here. Like every once in a while, you have to stop because they're all in the road. And you just gotta wait because they're so lazy. They might stay there for like 5 minutes before they decide to move. Oh, very pretty though.
Cool. Yeah, they are definitely wild looking creatures.
I wonder, I didn't happen to look how big they get. Let me see.
Hey, I need to apologize. I made some off-colored jokes.
Wah, wah, wah.
About what?
The turkeys. Get it off? Never mind.
So they're only about 10 pounds.
Oh, they
Which
don't
is
get
still
real
pretty
big then.
No. There's
I mean,
another
compared to
one
a month.
that's very similar, only it looks like a rainbow turkey, but it's technically a pheasant.
Wait a
I've
minute.
never
one
eaten
Oh
it.
yeah, there's some crazy colored pheasants.
One more.
My friend used
Fizzy.
to raise wild pheasant. They're not.
Fizzy.
What?
Is that the turkey of a different color? The
The horse of a different. I know what you're going for.
Wizard of Oz.
But you gotta finish the quote.
If you had to pick a color for that turkey, what would you call it?
Huh?
I would say green.
Yeah, mostly green and greenish blue. Here comes Loudmouth. Come here, baby. Come here.
She wants to say Happy Thanksgiving.
I know she's been so vocal lately. The other night when me and Dan were live, she just started hollering towards the end of the broadcast. She wanted to share her opinions with everybody.
Yeah, I
What do you
watched
think
that
about-
show. I was glad to see you guys did a live. That was awesome. It was a good share.
That was fun. We hadn't been live in forever.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of needed a break though, because we were kind of getting like tired and we kept putting shows off and stuff like that. So I think now it's like fun again and not like work.
You know, yeah, everyone needs a break now and then. That's for sure. I've taken my fair share here and there. You
That's
got
true.
to.
And Noble's still on break. Usually he comes back around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was wondering
Yeah.
how he's been. I haven't seen him around.
Well, see, he sends me videos every once in a while, but he never says anything. So I asked him like, what have you been up to, blah blah blah, and he just sends me things. Like, he doesn't say anything though. So I'm gonna say he's probably doing good.
Yep, I'm sure.
If something was wrong, he'd let us know.
Yeah.
Can you hear her? Being so
A
loud.
dog heard her. He was looking at the speaker. He was like, that kitty's too far away. You can't get that kitty. Well, I guess before we get totally banned again, let's try another song, shall we? See if we can get banned.
All
one
right.
more time.
All right.
I liked the last one. So if he has any more like that, try those.
All right.
Like,
Well, I got a Thanksgiving rap for kids.
Dan will not come back and play that.
You'll love this one.
Okay.
And then I got a couple of serious ones for the end. But I only got one more sort of funny one, and that's the Thanksgiving rap.
Okay, we'll do that one then.
Hey there,
All right, here we
teachers
go.
and parents. Make sure to grab the body percussion and extra bonus lesson resource in the description box to go along with the Thanksgiving wrap. I hope you enjoy. Listen up, rapping the quote. Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. It's Thanksgiving time, explore giving, then you will soar. Another thing to learn in this musical world is syncopation. It's the rhythm in this rap preferred. You're gonna need to listen, the position of the mission, repetition, recognition, the ambition of a musician. Ignition. Okay, let's get ready to play along the Thanksgiving rap. Keep your brain going strong. A revolutionary, evolutionary beat to hit the street. We gonna clap hands, pad along and stomp your feet. We get together, sing and give up thanks. If you study music, your mind moves up and ranks. Get your body and mind ready for the rhythm scene. Practice, keep it keen and make the moves routine. Yo, stop, gobble, gobble, stop, gobble, gobble, stop. Gobble, 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 gobble. Clap, gobble, gobble, clap, gobble, gobble. Wobble, gobble, dance, the Thanksgiving rap. Stop, gobble, gobble, stop, gobble, gobble, stop. Gobble, 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 gobble. Clap, gobble, gobble, clap, gobble, gobble. Wobble, gobble, dance, the Thanksgiving rap. Quiet is what we do when we rest. No singing, playing, rapping, give thanks and do your best. We gonna see some rhythms that'll move your feet. Actually, it has a name called Bo Diddley Beat. This talk about rhythms is making me hungry. Thanksgiving feast, we do the trick and then recovery. Stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, sweet potatoes, pie. Turkey, cranberries, gonna need a large supply. Now back to our rhythms, that thing called syncopation. Gonna get ready, it'll take some concentration. And by the way, we will move and groove and just be smooth. Ready, set, boom, diffuse. Stop, gobble, gobble, stop, gobble, gobble, stop. Gobble, 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 gobble. Clap, gobble, gobble, clap, gobble, gobble. Wobble, gobble, dance, the Thanksgiving rap. Stop, gobble, gobble, stop, gobble, gobble, stop. Gobble, 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 gobble. Clap, gobble, gobble, clap, gobble, gobble. Wobble, gobble, dance, the Thanksgiving rap. Okay, let's take.
What happened?
Well, there you go. Thanksgiving rap.
I liked that actually.
All right, that was
You
better.
like that better than the Gobble Gobble song?
That was better.
Clap, gobble, gobble.
Hey,
clap,
Dano's
clap,
back.
clap,
Welcome
clap.
back.
I'm making dinner right now, so that's why I'm stepping away, and
Yeah,
Oh,
gotta-
it's midnight.
multitasking.
no,
How's
I-
your knee doing, brother?
It's not 100%, man. It's still acting up, and it still hurts when I'm driving, like really bad, and I can't figure out what the heck. It's like when I'm standing on it, and also I feel like it's going numb, like the leg is going numb.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some fluid in there. That's why, because it settles when you're sitting down.
Probably. It feels like
Yeah, it's
it
weird.
feels
It
like
may be a pinched nerve that's only pinching at certain positions of your leg.
so yeah, there's something called a Baker's cyst that gets behind the knee, and like I know that when I'm driving and I put my fingers and I kind of press up underneath my knee, like it feels better, like I can tolerate the pain. But yeah, it's super, dude, it's bad. It's like I gotta pull over twice and get out of the car, and like when I move the leg, it feels like it's numb, and I have to walk around on it for it to feel right, and then I can get back and drive. But I have to do that twice before I get to work and back. So,
Jeez.
God
Yeah,
dang, man.
Well, I had a thing for a little while. Like me and my sister used to go for walks up to camp. And the one day we were walking and we hadn't even gone very far and my feet got really numb and my legs got really numb. And it was anemia. I had poor circulation due to lack of iron.
Oh my God. Wow.
But I couldn't feel my legs. I was like, this isn't normal.
No.
You missed the kitten. She was hollering for you.
People with diabetes experience that a lot.
I missed the kitten.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, the circulation issues.
Mm-hmm.
I get
But
that
it wouldn't
a lot. My sugar.
Yeah, that ain't flaring back up on you, is it? Your diabetes.
So they said it's been a little high. So they when I went for a checkup and they did the A1C or whatever they call it, the long-term look, and they were like, yeah, you should probably be on metformin. I mean, it's not, they're just like, it is flaring up. So, it hasn't been getting crazy like it used to, like when I first got it, I was like almost dead. Yeah, it's something I just, need to, and I'll tell you, like, it wasn't the best time to go to the doctor either in October. Cause like, with all the candy and stuff around, I was probably wasn't good that I kept, snacking on that stuff. And I started feeling a little, you can tell when your blood sugar's high, you're like, okay, it's getting a little out of whack. You start feeling dizzy. So I was like, okay, but I'm walking around, I'm doing a lot of physical activity, so I'm not just stationary, which is good. But yeah, I feel like, they were like, okay, you got a little bit of high blood pressure. So we want to, watch that. And then, just stuff like that, man, just getting older, just got to just got to do some stuff to, get myself right. Now, like I said, I haven't had any major flare-ups with the diabetes and stuff, but it's still, it would be better for me if I didn't cheat. You know what I'm saying?
They also say with the smoking too, like that could cause nerve damage in your hands and feet. But I honestly think that the smoking makes your diabetes goes up. Possibly, maybe that the diabetes itself is the root cause, not the smoking.
Well, I mean, obviously, if you smoke, you shouldn't when you have diabetes.
Right.
Yeah, that's just a given. You shouldn't smoke, period. After a certain age, you should just give it up. You really should. But I know how hard it is for everybody, and it's one of those things. But yeah, I mean, granted, and it's not like I don't go pigging out on food. I am watching what I eat and stuff, and I typically eat like one meal a day. Like I have snack the rest of the day, and it's just like good stuff. It's not anything horrible. Sugar, no more sugar in the coffee, that type of stuff. Using Splenda, right? Stuff like that. So that's better because I was, drinking a lot of coffee, and then I was taking a lot of sugar, and that's obviously got to stay away. And sugar is bad for you, man. Just got to stay away from it. And just limit yourself.
I started drinking my coffee black.
Mm-hmm. Like Armor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got christened into manhood a few months back.
Did he? Wow.
Hey, Fizzy's
Dang.
three-legged chirping wild rice crickets in the audience. Welcome to Chirp Chirp.
Mhm.
It's one of the most adaptive crickets I've ever seen, I think. I give them that.
Yes.
Yeah, that cricket died 2 years ago, and that person's still commenting. I love it.
So, did you show your Mandanimal?
Yeah, you missed
Yeah.
the man-animal turkey.
The
Oh, was it
rainbow
turkey?
turkey. I think we did it on our show before, but
Oh, wow.
couldn't remember.
Rainbow turkey.
A rainbow
Yes.
turkey.
Oh, and
Mm.
it's in Mexico, so you're supposed to go grab
Oh, yeah,
some
we need you to
babies.
bring a couple back if you could.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want one, Fizz wants one, Sandy
Yeah.
wanted one. They're just
Just
half a
for a
dozen.
pot. I'm not gonna eat it.
I'll
Yeah,
see what
we
I
ain't
can
gonna kill
do.
it.
I mean, it would be cool if like we could get some of these, like all these migrants that are coming over, they could just bring an animal, a Mandanimal. That'd be kind of cool. You know, we can just say, hey,
Yeah,
look,
I'm
come
still waiting for
over.
my capybara.
Yeah. Oh, right, right. Yeah. I mean, if you're coming over, bring something. That's what I'm saying. Bring a gift, you know? I don't know.
Mhm.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
I
I
figure
know.
it could happen now. I mean, heck, borders wide open. Come on, bring it. We probably get all kinds of cool South American Mandanimals. Maybe some of them we don't want. But yeah. Could
Yeah,
happen.
keep the creepy crawlies down there. We don't want any of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't want none of
those
that.
giant spiders.
Yeah.
Spiders, snakes, anything like that.
They had the cool. I think Mexico and South America has by far, and I would say just from our Mandanimals, they have some of the most incredible birds. Wow, did you guys see that thunder? Wow,
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
have a
god.
storm. Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was a
Dang.
gun.
Yeah, I
No,
thought
it's
someone was
thunder.
shooting at first, too.
No.
Sounds
Not
like
like
here this time of year with deer season. Everybody's shooting.
you guys ever hear the gunshot broadcast? That was a
Yes.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
What in the
Dude.
F, man?
Dude,
And,
that
and
was
I
nuts.
swear that sounded like it was right out my back door. So weird. Went out there and there were no car drove by, no person was out there. I'm like, okay, what in the hell? Everyone listened to it back and they were like, dude, that was a gunshot. I'm like, I know.
Yeah,
I've
no
lived.
doubt.
Mhm. And you're
I-
like, I'm gonna go out and look. And we're like,
I
no.
remember I
His
remember
first
that.
instinct, go towards
is
the
like-
danger. Sure.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go on a walkabout. I'm gonna, you know, I grab my gun. I'm walking out there, looking around. You know, I'm like, what is it?
That is such a man thing to do, though.
I know it
That's what
is.
we do.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Funny. But yeah,
Yeah, that was
that
loud. Beth said that was loud. It was
got
loud.
I wonder if old Stern is my Stern is kicking up, man. You know, I always say that walk, you know, out here in Texas, we had the largest hadron collider, Hadron, whatever you want to call it, the largest one ever built in the world. And supposedly they stopped it, right? They were like, no, we're not going to do it. We're not going to build it. But how do we really know? You know, 300 feet under the ground. We don't know. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's some chunky rain. I hope we don't get hail. Oh,
I've
boy.
never heard thunder like back to back to back like that. That didn't sound good.
Yeah, that was
That's
crazy.
It's
that sounds
scary,
like
man.
that sounds like what they call like a cloud burst or something, huh? Boy, it's
Mhm.
really coming down hard now. Oh, those
Yeah,
are
what do they
big
call
chunky
that?
drops. Yeah, it's a good. I hope I don't lose power, man. Oh, please, God, not while I'm cooking the bird. Please.
Microburst.
Yeah.
Microburst. That's what it is.
Yeah. Did Sandy have to leave?
Yeah, she had to go. She has to get up early to get cooking.
She hasn't started her cooking yet, so she's gonna be behind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually doing stuff right now. I'm kind of getting the stuffing ready and gonna get the.
Do you make your own rolls?
No, I just buy the brown and serve rolls, the ones that come in that little.
That's what
white
you need
tray.
to do next year. I'm gonna send you my rolls recipe. This woman said she's been perfecting these rolls for over 6 years, and they are so
Oh,
good.
are they yeast rolls?
Yeah, it's a enriched dough, so it's got butter, sugar, milk, and then
Oh.
you sprinkle them with sea salt, so it's like a salty, sweet, yummy roll.
Ooh.
It's so good.
Sounds good. I do love the
I'll
rolls,
send it
man.
to you.
Butler said, quit fat shaming the precipitation. You called it chunky rain.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just kind of tell as it's hitting the house. You're like, those are some fat drops, man. That's not just a normal, rain. But yeah, it kind of sounded almost like hail for a second there,
It's
yeah,
really
it has a
loud.
different. Yeah, now it's
That's the thing
normal.
about me, man, is like I could stand thunderstorms and all that, but once that wind starts kicking up, that's when I do the duck and cover.
Where do you live, Hebrew? I forgot. You live in what state?
Illinois.
Illinois. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do get tornadoes.
You do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not like in Texas, I guess, but
Well, I mean, gosh, man, it's kind of weird. I really haven't seen or heard of too many really bad tornadoes in Texas. It seems like they're all happening north of me. So all the bad ones anyway. Like, it's kind of like the alley kind of shifted.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got real bad tornadoes there back in last December. Through Kentucky.
Well, what's weird is that, like, remember when they were like, I don't know, it was like 2012, and there was all the stuff happening with the weather, and it got so wacky with the weather, like, and it's kind of weird that they were kind of prepared for it, but all the storm chaser people had all their shows ready to go to chase these storms and film it. And it's kind of like, dude, how did you guys know, like, you would have season after season of all this insane weather? Because it was, I mean, they had enough insane weather to really keep you glued. I was watching that stuff all the time, and storm chasing was cool. I was like, I wanted to storm chase, kind of. Then I was like, well, okay, I don't have one of those like armored cars like you guys have, but like still, it was kind of neat to watch that stuff happen, and have them chase. It was good television. And then they had the drama between the crews. They had like the people that didn't really like each other and stuff, and they were always trying to outdo each other and find the tornado. Anyway, how they do it.
Worcester.
Yeah, dude. What's funny? It was almost like it was like that. It's kind of crazy. It really was.
Oh no,
Fizzy.
we lost Fizz.
Yeah, 11:11.
Oh yeah, it's that time of night. She'll be back.
Yeah.
Ooh, 11:11.
Speaking of which, yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna bounce, man. I'm gonna get started. I gotta really prepare and get in that kitchen, man. So let me peace out and say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and say thank you for allowing me on the broadcast. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Well, hey, thanks a lot for showing up, and you're always welcome here. So
thank you.
Yeah,
thank
happy
you.
Thanksgiving to you. Hope you and your dad have an awesome time tomorrow. Enjoy the meal.
All right, man. I appreciate
All right,
it.
Fizzy's back.
Right
Hold
back
on.
at
I
you.
wanna let her say
Happy
goodbye.
Thanksgiving.
to you.
All right, Fizzy. I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired too.
Yeah.
I've been cooking all day.
Have you? Yeah. Well, it's good seeing you, and maybe we'll do something tomorrow night. Okay.
But tomorrow we're supposed to watch Mouse on the Mayflower.
Mouse on the Mayflower.
She's got her heart set on the mouth.
Yeah, I see
I watch
that.
it every year, and no one ever wants to watch it with me.
All right, fine. We'll see what we can do. What time would you want to watch Mouse on the Mayflower?
I don't know.
Sometime during the day.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I get
right.
up. My
Okay.
sister's taking over tomorrow, so I can sleep in.
Oh, good. Good.
Cool.
All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, guys.
All right, you too, Dan.
All right. Take care of it.
Thanks, brother.
Good night, Dan.
Good night.
And then there was
Alright,
4.
And then there was 3. I gotta get to bed. I'm already overtired. But yeah, that was fun, you guys.
Yeah, thanks,
Well,
Fizz. Thanks for showing
Yeah, we'll
up.
have to do another one next month for Christmas.
For sure.
Yep, we'll
All
figure
right.
something
Sounds
out.
like a plan. Had a good time.
Happy Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Good night.
Then there was 3, just like in the beginning.
Yeah, there you go. You guys are invited over to my channel as well if you well, no, you have your thing you're doing.
We'll have to see what time ours gets done.
Yeah. I might start a little later, depending on what you guys, how long you guys are go on.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're doing this week yet. We haven't really talked about it or got anything lined up. So. We usually try to go for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes it ends up 2.5, 3, but
I know both our channels missed last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, we didn't do a show, and I was like, all right, well, I'll watch Shifty Sunday. And like, oh, well, there wasn't no Shifty Sunday either.
Been a long week that week. Oh man. But hey,
crazy week.
I'm ready to wrap it up, Armor. If you're ready to wrap it up.
Yeah, I think we had a great show. It was awesome having everybody show up. The chat, great having everybody show up and chat. Hopefully they had a good time. But yeah, thank you, Hebrew, for showing up, my brother. And yeah, we'll probably pop in Saturday, depending on how late we go and how tired I am afterwards.
Right. Well, thanks for having me on. You know.
Oh yeah.
Right back at you. Had a good time.
I guess we might as well go on our way out. One last song. This is the kids singing, so we'll see if this gets me struck. If so, good night, everybody, and thanks for being here.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yep, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Let me see, where did I put that one? Oh, this one's just music, so we might not get in trouble.
For the stars in the sky, birds that flutter and fly, I am thankful, thankful for the leaves on the trees, how they dance in the breeze. I am thankful, thankful, with an attitude of gratitude for blessings big and small. I'll show gratefulness
There you have it, everybody. And happy Thanksgiving. Hey, we lost Saji already. Hebrew, you still with me, brother?
Oh, I'm still here.
All right, cool. Any final words before we kick this puppy off of here?
Well, I just want to wish everyone listening a happy Thanksgiving. And, I just want to say that everyone who's not blessed to have family or friends or good food and all that stuff, I pray to the Father that they can at least maybe eat in some sort of shelter or something like that, or maybe a neighbor will bring them some food or something of that sort, like a community center or some kind. I pray that happens to them and that no one is left out in the cold this Thanksgiving. And I would like to say thanks for everyone who came in here and watched the show with us and were chatty in the chat, active in the chat, I mean. And I'd like to thank Dan and Fizzy Pop and Sandy for all joining us here tonight. And for you, Armor, for having me on. And I'm just thankful, and I feel very blessed to have good friends like you and Saji and Dan and Fizzy and Sandy. And one more thing, if I can, I'm going to have a Thanksgiving show on Saturday about, 8:30 Central, about 9:30 Eastern, I guess. If anyone wants to come on over, you guys are all more than welcome. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Well, amen to that prayer, brother. That's for sure. And hopefully most communities are like ours. We got lots of places around, lots of churches that have free turkey dinners, and Salvation Army gives out the turkey dinners. And so, yeah, thankfully, I don't think there's too many people in these parts that miss out on a good dinner on Thanksgiving. So that's a blessing, but hopefully it's a blessing everywhere. So yeah, I second that. I hope everyone has a good meal and at least a good time tomorrow. And remember, no matter what, we all have something to be thankful for, as the children just reminded us. We need to be thankful that we had a Savior that was willing to do what he did, and a Father that was willing to let him do what he did, and a Spirit that was willing to back them all up in the end for us all. So that's something everyone can be thankful for. So as always, don't forget to pray for the children, our fellow brothers and sisters around the world, and those lost in the darkness, so they too could see the light. May our Father bless you. May he keep you. May his grace shine upon you. Give you peace. We'll see you next time.